I'm fitting the score next. My J is all net, me and Jay just all next. Getting back on defense, hit him with strong flex. I'm official like a ref, trying not to get attacked. Can we go hard on Brooklyn? That's a promise. Watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Mission, watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Switch, they can't guard me, especially side the Barclays. Spin between crosses, I can score with both hands. Midi flawless, and I get to paint like an artist. I'm a boss smith, so you should respect my handle. I see the big picture with the Nets like a mantle. In the future, I see us as champs too. And when we do, I'ma do a Brooklyn dance move. To stir that or Millie rock like a fan do. That's a bet like my parlay on FanDuel.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N
Yo, it's Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. And I mean, Nets fans is the best fans. Yo, I want to say thank you to Peoples Hernandez. Come on down, Quest One. You know what I'm saying? Daniel Berry Sports Highlights and everybody else in the chat. Thank y'all for supporting the page. Like the stream. Y'all see Quest One in the chat. You know what I'm saying? And for first and foremost, I want to say happy birthday, Tyrese Martin. You know, Tyrese Martin been playing a lot of good basketball, and it's his birthday, so I felt it was right. I at least said happy birthday to him. You know what I mean? He's in my opinion, learning or gaining or earning a role in, you know what I'm saying, being essential to the team, you know what I mean? He looked like somebody that should be part of the roster, you know what I'm saying? He can score the ball. Cam Thomas ain't got to score all of the points, you know what I mean? I feel like if Cam Thomas go to the bench and you put Tyrese Martin out there, you know what I'm saying, we could do some things, you know what I mean? We could keep scoring the ball, you know? Cam Thomas don't have to be the entire offense. I never said that. You know what I mean? Look at this. Here go the B-Day love for Tyrese Martin. I got him a cake.
1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Yeah. Nice. Family. Alright. So y'all see what it is, you know what I mean? So we just sung happy birthday to Tyrese Martin. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do it. But big fan breezy style. I see that. Shout out to the Brooklyn Nets. You know what I mean? Number 13. You know what I'm saying? He hooping out there. He been putting up numbers. And this is just in my opinion. This is what's happening with him. You know what I'm saying? The numbers he's been putting up. In my opinion, is something to take note. It's noteworthy, you know. I know y'all hear a lot of me talking about Cam Thomas and how, I think we should build. He should be part of the championship roster, and that's true. But you guys don't give me no credit. I never said I was the first guy to talk about Tyrese Martin, but when he played good basketball, you'll hear me bring him up. I like Tyrese Martin because he played under the 3-point line. The NBA, today's NBA, they take away the excitement and competitiveness of actually challenging somebody to get to the basket by being more nifty, more swifty, more crafty, more, you know what I'm saying, getting more busy, got more handles, you know what I'm saying, can do more damage. Like, I'm battle rapping right now, man. Hold up. 15 points for Tyrese Martin. Like, so he is a streaky player. I can't hold you. You know what I mean? He is a streaky player. But I don't know, man. He got a lot of potential, man. He got a lot of potential. He was round 2, pick 51. Golden State picked him. That makes sense. A jump shooter, kind of like Clay, trying to replace Clay at the time. I see how y'all doing. But shout out to you know what I'm saying, Tyrese Martin had 17 last game versus the Warriors, and versus Detroit the other game he had 23. Also versus the Spurs he was 4 for 8 and he had 9 points. 3 assists, 3 boards. That's noteworthy too. You know what I'm saying? He played good basketball. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to say happy birthday to him. And again, like I said to Easy and all of those other fans that criticize me about, you know what I'm saying, what I said about Keegan Murray and him being the number 4 pick, we're going to actually go do this because we're going to call it the Keegan Murray theory. My thing is, I don't want to get a player that...
We're down to 13 seconds left.
Thomas at 27.
Thomas.
You want to Keegan Murray at 4? Come on, man. Cam Thomas to the basket. Strong to the basket. No foul at all? God damn. Like, sheesh, man. Listen. Stop playing. Hold on. Alright, so basically, you know what I mean? That's what it is. Wait, I was looking for it. Where is it at? I think Next Kingdom put it up. Oh yeah, I'm looking at the Brooklyn Nets. I'm sure. Let's see. Where is that? I want to find this. It's a direct quote from Fox saying that he wanted CJ on the team and he couldn't get CJ on the team. Cam Johnson, that is. Yo, if you can't get CJ on the team, where's that post at? As I peruse on Twitter, I'm kind of reacting to what's on Twitter. That's what I do. But where is that? Where is it? I seen the post. I just had the post. Or Clowney coming back too. Watch how Cam Thomas beat the double team. Damn, no foul at all. It's ridiculous. No call. Oh my goodness. Yo, like, come on, man. Oh man. Yeah, I can't find it, yo. Let me just go to see if I can go to Next Kingdom. Shout out to Next Kingdom, man. I should tag them on Twitter, tell them pull up. Because that's what I was saying about drafting high. Like, and everybody so this and that about drafting high. Here you go. Shout out to Next Kingdom. We're finna read this right now. It said Fox said that the only real demand he ever made in Sacramento was for the Kings to acquire dynamic wing players such as Brooklyn's Cameron Johnson. Fox believed that most championship teams are anchored by top tier wings like Giannis in Milwaukee and Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum in Boston. It's not even, it's tough for me to pronounce. I'll try though. Giannis Antetokounmpo. I just call him Giannis. Okay. He said that Fox, this is a quote from Fox. That's all I ever asked for. He said, I told Keegan Murray, and I don't know how many people will agree with me, but I'm like, yo, the best teams in the league. Look, he told Keegan Murray. Keegan Murray is the elite dynamic wing. He's supposed to be. He's drafted at 4. And this is where you got to tag Easy. Go look for Easy and look for Big Ox, because y'all was trying to make it seem like I was trying to come at him, but he didn't have his upside didn't happen. For him to be drafted at 4, for Fox to be drafted at 5 and impact the team the way he did. Fox had to believe by drafting a Keegan Murray at 4, he would be just as competitive as on the Kings as Fox is, because they know what it means to the franchise and to the city and to the fans and to them, to, you know what I'm saying? So, again, Keegan Murray, he's a lackluster player, and part of the reason why Fox wanted out, he didn't think Keegan Murray had the goods. He didn't see the upside in Keegan Murray. He didn't believe in Keegan Murray, and that's because he gave Keegan Murray a chance. The Sacramento Kings went wrong by drafting Keegan Murray at 4, and y'all mad at me because I said it. Fox is the one that comes out and says it after Big Fan Breezy said it. I hope y'all can validate what I said because of what Fox said, because I said what I said before we knew what Fox said. But now that we know what Fox said and know what I said, you can see what I said and Fox said is the same damn thing. You see what I'm saying? That's all I ever asked for, he said. I told Keegan Murray, and I don't know how many people would agree with me, but I'm like, yo, the best teams in the league outside of Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors, their best players usually the wing. Wings win in this league. Wow. Where's Easy? Tag Easy. Where's Easy? Nah. Where's Easy at, yo? Nah. Where Easy at, yo? Where you at, Easy? Tried to put me on a diamond tester the other day. Tried to say he was a more fan than me. I done got raps for the Brooklyn Nets. What up, Easy? What up, Easy? You hear the intro of the show? Hold on. I'm gonna let the chat. I'm about to. Nah, where Easy at, yo? I can't let you give it to me like that. I can't let you give it to me. And the whole room was quiet, like Iceman, like, you got it. You got it, Easy. You got it. You got it. You ain't even gotta say no more. You ain't even got no. But Iceman, he rap. He ain't got no Brooklyn Nets raps. What up, Iceman? What up? Yeah, man. Yeah, get like that. Make a Brooklyn Nets rap. Fuck with me. Fuck with me. What y'all talking about, man? Don't ever play with my handle talking about I ain't no Brooklyn Nets fan like Easy, because I ain't got no because I don't want to trade Cam Thomas. Talking about a piece. And then I said, what piece? He ain't know what piece. Then you gonna say Tyrese Maxey, and then Tyrese Maxey. Stop. Really? Stop. We gonna see Ice. We gonna see Ice, man. So like, what we talking about? We finna get to it. We finna get to it. What is it? That KD tribute, no? KD tribute. What is it? KD, what a KD song at? Nah. Nets anthem. Hold on. Playing on my handle, man. Where Easy at? Where Easy at? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Where y'all at, man? Where y'all at? Talking about, I'm tag Iceman. Tag Iceman. I'm rapping, and they play with my handle. Why? Why? I made a song before Cam Thomas came on the team, and y'all play with my handle. Saying I'm trying to put me under the Nets fan diamond tester. Now what?
So we're jumping now. We're going from, 2 out of 3 years championship to the Nets. Did you ever really consider anywhere else?
Not really.
Echo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, shout to the Brooklyn Nets, this big fan Breezy, you heard?
That's me.
Fly on the boards.
Mm-hmm.
What's
Let's
good?
Fly, that's the engineer.
I said, I beg your pardon, I ain't at the garden, I'm at the Barclays in Brooklyn. It's big time, it's win time, so don't be no goofy. Net fitted style cool J. I'm just a cool breeze, lot of fans for this improved team since day one. Had hoop dreams, inspiration that's KD. Favorite song by Davies. DC sniper bang threes. How they gon' play D? My flow witty like them witty. Just watch how I kick it. Don't let this line sneak past you. Trust me, it's different. Joey Bucket or swishes, Kyrie homie, he got this shit. Joey Bucket or swishes, Kyrie homie, he got this shit. 45, that's a comeback with the high school man, no lag. That's one fact. Got some facts, yeah, Brooklyn, we want that. This is where my care is. Got 2 flows, I'm too high like Jared. Get new blocks on my toes like 2 socks. Alleys and rocks. We got DeAndre, this new.
Nah, seriously. Are y'all hearing these bars? I say where my care is, because Karis, when you break down the Karis word, like, come on, man, I gotta rewind it because I don't think y'all got that, bro. Y'all done played with my name, tag Iceman, tag Easy. I sneak past you. Trust me, it's different. Joey Bucket or swishes, Kyrie homie, he got this shit. Joey Bucket or swishes, Kyrie homie, he got this shit. 45, that's a comeback with the high school man, no lag. That's one fact. Got some facts, yeah, Brooklyn, we want that. This is where my care is. Got 2 flows, I'm too high like Jared. Get new blocks on my toes like 2 socks. Alleys and wops. We got DeAndre, this new live city. This is our city. I say this our city. Whole Brooklyn gon' ride with me. The fans know we winning. Watch the fans shake the building. I say the side city. Whole Brooklyn gon' ride with me. The fans know we winning. Watch the fans shake the building. Hey, to come back helping. Kind of games you helping. You big bro just teach clutch. That's thoughts of a champion. Hey, to come back helping. Kind of games you helping. You big bro just teach clutch. That's thoughts of a champion. Hey, to come back helping. Kind of games you helping. You big bro just teach clutch. That's thoughts of the champion. Can't come back healthy. Can't come back healthy. Yeah, they ain't fan like Breeze. Can't take L's with me. I'm here L-A-W real with signs like free. My flow sound like switch, sound like it's going in. Cause I be going in. Watch how I flow with it. Picking rolls and giving goals. Ask Kenny coach and shit. Crossover spins. They know we going to win. Got mid-range and long range. Win home games, win all games. Been big fan in all day. That's B-R-O-O-K. L-Y-N. I breeze past them too fast. Got no looks like Steve Nash. I seen that. We get baskets and buckets. Layups and dunks. Hit 3 balls enough. But we number 1 here protecting the paint. Go ahead thinking I ain't. I'm blocking still your shit. Either way, I'm protecting the win. And you know we go hard and we play with the great. And defense don't just win games and win the championship. Let's go. Defense don't just win games, win the championship. Yo. Alright, y'all. Now y'all see how I give it up. Y'all see how I do. Y'all see what I do. I said tag Iceman and Easy. I tag Easy already on Twitter. Yeah, that's my track. Tony Time, I really be out here rapping, bro. Like, they be saying mad shit, bro. But yo, man. Oh, man. Nah, that's not the point. That's not the point. First off, you see what I'm saying? Listen, the point is, y'all keep saying I'm saying this and that about Cam Thomas, but the truth is, I've been a fan like this for a lot of different players on the team. He just one of the better draft picks we ever got as Nets fans. He's in the top 10 draft picks we ever got. Y'all want to tussle with me? Stop. For what? Well, y'all want to tussle with me for? Like I said, where Big Ox at? Where you at? Keegan Murray is not it. We about to go to his draft class and all that. Yeah. Stop playing with me. We got to do the right thing with this draft and if we could get Cam Thomas at 27, imagine what we could do with getting the 4th pick this season. What is it, May 12th? I'm just trying to get in the building. Shit, they could give me the regular package. Yeah. Y'all, now you know. Again, like I say, you know what I'm saying? I understand the misunderstanding, you know what I mean? So all is forgiven, you know what I mean? But I do expect an apology. Chat. Where Iceman at? Where Iceman at and where Big Ox at? Easy was talking about, Keegan Murray, he was getting all of this work. And I don't even know why he was getting all of this work. It's because if we draft somebody like Keegan Murray at 4, our star player will ask for a trade like Fox did. Fox told the press, I ain't asking for, if I ain't playing for another coach, I'll play for another team. Get it together. What y'all was doing before I got here? Fox must have been talking heavy to him. What y'all was doing before I got here? Stop playing with me. Shout to player 1. Breezy strikes back. I got to, bro. I got to. There be some misunderstandings going on. Some complexities of the understanding realm. And I'll be trying to, I hear it and all of that, but I'm just like, I don't know why I guess that's what guys do. We Nets fans, we go through a lot. We ain't never won a championship, and sometimes we go at each other. And I'm just trying to jump in front of all of that and say we need peace. You don't need to be getting these bars. Y'all don't need to hear the bars the way I presented them. Y'all need to, you know what I'm saying? Let me just bestow it upon the Nets fans in the way where I'm just being invited, not because I got to defend my net fan hood to net fans I rock with like Easy and Ice, man. Come on. Leaf throwing subs in the chat. Y'all rapping like that? It's Leaf rapping like that. Huh? It's Iceman and Easy rapping like that. Like I said, I ain't trying to go to war with them. I ain't trying to out-rap my fellow Net fan friends, my fellow Net fan family. I'm saying we ain't supposed to draft somebody like Keegan Murray. Let's get back to it to let y'all know we got to stop fighting amongst each other. And we got to look at it for what it's worth. Fox said that the only real demand he ever made in Sacramento was for the Kings to acquire dynamic wing players such as Brooklyn's Cameron Johnson. Fox believes that the most championship teams are anchored by top-tier wings like Giannis Antetokounmpo in Milwaukee and Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum in Boston. That's all I ever asked for, he said. I told Keegan Murray. Why is he telling Keegan Murray? Because we drafted him at 4 and he can't help him win. He don't show up when he's supposed to. You get drafted at 4 and Fox don't want to hear no slick talk from Keegan Murray because he got drafted after him. Even if it was 5, Fox is a way better player at 5 getting drafted than Keegan Murray was at 4. And when you get drafted at 4 in the Sacramento King franchise, you're supposed to be home and wait the same way Fox did. They miss on a draft pick, and I don't want that for the Nets fans. That's what I'm trying to say. Facts, man. And y'all mad at me? Nah, don't be mad at me. Yeah. A tip off of Brooklyn Nets podcast. I'm a moderator on this page. my guy Ice. He says, all I heard was Breezy saying, Ice Man, I need you to make a net anthem. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad that's what you heard. I'm glad that's what you heard. That's what I'm talking about. We raising the bar. Nah. Like I said, all we got is us. All we got is us. Huh? We got all of the other rappers, Wu-Tang Clan, all of these Styles P and the Locks. They rapping for the Knicks. All of these other rappers, they representing the Knicks. We ain't got no rappers rapping no songs in the Garden. I mean, in the Barclays, the way the same rappers was rapping in the Garden. We ain't got Fab rapping in the Joey Badass rapping in the Barclays like that, the way they rapping over there. Somebody got to do something. If it got a big mate, then it got a big Brace. And Jay. And not because he on hook. Stop playing with me. If Ice drop an anthem, I want in. I want in. I want second verse. I'm on everything. Any kind of Brooklyn Nets instrumental, send it to me. I want it. Yeah, man. It's like that, man. All right, so basically, I'm about to throw the link in the chat. Noah Clowney return, LeBron for. I'll say my piece about LeBron and Stephen A, and then I'll throw the link in the chat. Word, I feel like LeBron, he was being a parent. Like, yo, you talking mad shit about my son? Like, yo, chill out, bro, relax. You know what I'm saying? You need to take it easy, relax. Feel me? Word. So yeah, I think that's what it is. You know what I mean? I think, you know, he's just stepped to him because he was frustrated with it, and he got a chance to get with him, and he did. You know, after we could add a lot more to it if you want. I'll leave that for y'all. I'll throw the link in the chat. But yeah, he said, y'all got my girl Lola Brooke. Yeah, she be rapping. No, I'm just saying, just the promo of the commercials and all of that, how they, you know what I'm saying? The Brooklyn Nets, we need more representation. I think, you know what I mean? We got some good rappers in Brooklyn. So, you know, hopefully I talk about shit and it work, man. We gonna see what happens, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just excited as a Nets fan. I feel like something good about to happen. You know? I feel like something good about to happen. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You know what I mean? But I know y'all think I'm playing, so I'll take it a step further. I know y'all think I'm playing. So let's really get into it. Why is he saying all of this? Keegan Murray drafted in 2022. Fourth. Drafted fourth. Hold on, y'all. 2022 draft. Paolo, Shet, Jabari Smith Jr., Keegan Murray, Jaden Ivey, Benedict Mathurin, Shaden Sharp. Ooh, what if Shaden Sharp went to Sacramento Kings instead of Keegan Murray? Talk to me nice. What if Dyson Daniels went to play with Sacramento? Would Fox even get traded? Excuse me. We gotta be careful about Keegan Murray. He's not a hooper like that, and y'all mad that I said it. Where is Big Ox to defend this guy? Where is he? Oh man. Shout to Leaf, shout to everything, Brooklyn Nets, John, shout to the Eskimo. We out here, man. What's good, Leaf?
All right. First and foremost, what's going on to everybody? Second, I don't know where this whole Keegan Murray. Let's just attack Keegan Murray angle that you done came up with, bro. Like I don't know what it is.
Bruh,
I
I
think that's
explained the whole thing. You didn't hear nothing I said?
no. I heard what you said. I just don't know where this angle is coming from.
Where the
I like
angle, bro, the angle came from them having draft capital and why they trying to and what's all of the rumors of Fox getting traded in the first place. And I realized they did try to build around him getting a high draft pick in the Keegan Murray. Keegan Murray didn't reach expectations, and when I looked at that draft, they missed on that draft. They could have got Shaden Sharp, Dyson Daniels. There was different wings that Fox could have played with for him to stay with the Kings. And I'm saying that the Kings missed on that draft pick and they lost Fox because of it. I don't want that to happen to the Brooklyn Nets. The Nets have to make sure, quote unquote, they don't draft a player like Keegan Murray at 4 because he did not live up to the expectations of what you want drafting a player at the 4th pick. He got him in 2022. Like, no. I will be mad as hell if we got a player like that, knowing we missed out on a Shaden Sharp or a Dyson Daniels, who went 7 for Shaden Sharp and 8 for Dyson Daniels, and they had the number 4 pick. No.
Listen. Just to punch on that. All I know is, bro, like when Keegan Murray was in his rookie year, and when he got there, bro, and when Jordy Fernandez was a part of that coaching staff, they peaked at top 3 in the West. And Keegan Murray was playing some damn good basketball. Now, what happened all after the fact, I don't know, because I don't follow Sacramento
Exactly.
like
It's
that. You're
about
gonna have to talk about
consistency.
Bobby. All I know is, bro, like, listen,
Okay. Okay.
the young man is 24 years old. We keep saying the same thing about our young players. Yo, they still young. I don't understand the fact that Keegan Murray went 4 in a draft and went to a Sacramento Kings team that already had a number 1 and number 2 and Sabonis and Fox, and all he basically was told to do was sit in the corner and shoot, as opposed to do all these other things. And the player development on the Kings left the door as soon as Jordy walked out. So I don't even know who's over there anymore, bro. Like
But what I'm
I don't know
saying
who's
is, look,
improving
look,
or
look,
nothing.
leave. What I'm saying is, this is a direct quote from Fox. He says, "That's all I ever." He says, him asking about a wing. He said, there you go. This is again. We're not getting to my opinion first. We're getting to the facts. He says Fox said that the only real demand he ever made in Sacramento was for the Kings to acquire dynamic wing players such as Brooklyn's Cameron Johnson. This is how we got in the conversation too. I ain't mentioned them; they mentioned us. Now,
Hmm.
Fox believes that most championship teams are anchored by top-tier wings like Giannis Antetokounmpo in Milwaukee and Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum in Boston. Then he goes on and says, "That's all I ever asked for," he said. "I told Keegan Murray, and I don't know how many people would agree with me, but I'm like, yo, the best teams in the league outside of Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors, their best players usually are wings win in this league. Again, they mention us. We ain't mention them. Now, I
Right.
remember all of this other about Sean Marks not wanting to do the deal because of et cetera and so on. Now, and I also remember Big Ox saying that a player like Keegan Murray is untouchable. Why? Why is he untouchable? If that's all you're getting from your 4th pick, and again, this is the irony of the whole thing. Fox said it to Keegan Murray. He
Hmm.
said, I told Keegan Murray. So he basically telling Keegan Murray, I'm traded because you ain't live up to expectations, old buddy, old pal.
That's a good
So
one, Breeze.
so let me get
That's a
this
good one.
straight. That the De'Aaron Fox told a young man that was what 20 something, 24 years old right now, as we speak, that's going on 3 years in this league, that he need to be as dominant on if not the same level as a Tatum and a Brown and a Giannis at the age of 24. That's what he said. Those was his words.
That's what
Bruh.
y'all expect out of Cam Thomas, though. You can't put people on
Tatum,
Mhm.
him.
Tatum, and them came into the league balling out though. Like Keegan Murray didn't fall out as soon as he came on the scene.
And
No,
Like
of course
he
not.
not
No, no.
he not putting it like that. But
He
when
said, of course
the
not.
way y'all place
Okay.
drafts, the way y'all place the draft placement and the trajectory of trajectory of these players, you expect your top 4 pick to be a star. That's what I heard from a lot of y'all.
Facts.
I mean, listen,
What?
that wasn't my words, bro. If that was the case, bro, like, then where's the top star out of these last couple of drafts that went
No. We're
top
not talking
five?
about. We talking
I
about.
mean,
No,
well,
we talking about.
Castle. If you're talking
No,
about the last drive, Castle
right
was
there.
at 4. So I mean, and Castle looked like
Mm-hmm.
he on the trajectory to be something.
Castle is
So
okay. Who went number 4 the year before that? Like, who went number 4
who
for the year
was
before
out the
that?
school?
We funny as
Who was
hell.
that was the
Nah,
Wendy's
I'm
draft? Who
just
was out
saying,
the
but
school?
because all of these, I think we
Was it Amin
losing.
Thompson for?
Yes.
No. I think Armin
Yes.
Thompson.
Yeah,
Thompson
Amin
was
Thompson was
23.
4. Amin
Yes.
Thompson
Armin
was
Thompson
4.
was
Saul
4, right?
Thompson was 5. Yeah, and
So
he's on the run. So
but
Yeah.
yeah, I understand that,
Yo,
but I think
hold
we
on. No,
losing
hold
sight.
on. Leaf. Let me ask you a direct question because I think LM agree with me already. And I'm gonna ask so greasy too. If Fox had Amin Thompson or Shaden Sharp or Dyson Daniels, do you think he still want to trade?
Yeah.
Probably not. I don't know.
I think it's deeper than just the players, bro.
All right, well, are those
it
better
is.
players? There are those better
Yeah,
players.
I'm glad I'm glad SOG said that, bro. It's much deeper than just a player
I think it's front office. I
a
think it's
top
all
pick
of that.
performing, bro. So we gotta
He said he asked for elite wing. This is what his quote is. I'm glad.
Yeah. He
but
did.
you got
Hold on. Wait.
Also listen to the shit when he said this would be my 5th coach. If y'all do this again, I would want. If you gonna change my coach, you might as well change my team. That's deeper. That's deeper than players, bro.
Yeah, that is deeper than players. That is deeper than.
That's true.
And to piggyback on what SOG is saying, bro, like I personally think, bro, like all the pieces were aligned for them to do more when they had all the pieces in place. When Jordy Fernandez left, I don't know where the development of them young players went when he walked out the door the previous season, this past season, and he came to us. I don't know where it went because the second that he left, bro, they started struggling even more and more. So the reality is that a lot of the things that you're saying about Amen Thompson, about Stephon Castle, has to do with the coaching staff and a lot of players over there that have development and historic development in grooming those players, bro. So realistically, bro, Amen Thompson came into a good goddamn coach in Ime Udoka.
So
Stephon Castle, bro. Stephon Castle was in. Hold on, let me finish. Stephon Castle was in a situation in San Antonio where they developed very, very well. I mean,
right, so
they missed on most of their picks, though.
And we gotta
go. Yeah, I was about to say you wilding.
They definitely Castle was a lucky hit, but they missed on some of their picks in the past.
But no.
So wait, you telling me DeJounte Murray wasn't cracked?
Hold on, time out. I just want to say what I'm saying.
I forgot all about.
We gotta go to John. Let me run point. The conversation is the 4th pick. We talking about getting a high pick, and the reason why we having this conversation is because of the 4th pick.
Shit, you still got a shot at 1.
Huh?
You got to remember when D Rose got drafted, the Bulls had a 1% chance to draft him.
No. I feel what you're saying.
No, I know what you're saying. I'm just saying you got to understand. We still got a chance at the number 1.
No. I'm so greasy. I'm with you. I'm not saying I'm saying I'm with you. I'm saying the fact that we don't know the pick and just the status of what you expect from getting a 4th pick.
What you expect?
I was using him as example to say, yo, these teams, they got draft capital. They got a 5th pick in Fox. They got a pick in Keegan Murray. You know what I'm saying? And it was like yo, bro, like it's up to Keegan Murray to play better than what he played. The first 3 years of Fox had on the Kings is way better than the first 3 years that Murray had on his first 3 years with the Kings. It's not the same.
And I don't think he was the best player to draft at that number, though. You got to look at them. Sometimes teams draft for the plug-in and not the best player available. Sometimes.
Hold on. So basically, let's go to John and Ice. We gotta go to John and Ice for sure. Yo, John.
What's up, Breeze? Yeah, this is a very interesting conversation. Shout out to the rap song, by the way, Breeze. You did a great job. It was some pretty high bars.
I appreciate
that was fun. But yeah, listen, to me, it's so great this came out because I look at the Spurs right now, and if Fox still wants Johnson, we have draft night coming up, so that could definitely open a window right there. If he feels that highly about Johnson being a good wing addition to him and Wemby, they could definitely be a call for some good business there. But to get to the topic at hand here, yeah, I mean, you look at the team that the Kings have had. I feel like they're the Western Conference version of the Brooklyn Nets. They've been a middle tier bottom team. They've had multiple coaches. The owner and the GM don't really know what they're doing. So I think at that point, Fox was just kind of done. He's like, I'm at the end of the prime of my career. We're still a middling team. Like, what are we doing here at this point? And now, I don't know if you heard this, Breezy. A news report just came out, I think maybe 30 minutes ago. Sabonis is now going to question what the hell's going on in this organization. Who's in charge? What's the vision? And if he doesn't feel confident about that vision, the Kings kind of have to consider just blowing it up and start from scratch at that point. Unfortunately, the Kings just haven't put it all together. They had that really great run with the previous coach, and that didn't really amount to much. So it's the unfortunate thing of the NBA. If you don't strike while the iron's hot, when you get better, your windows are smaller than some people realize. So at the end of the day, I think Fox made a valid point here. You definitely need solid wings in this league. Unless you have all-star point guards or all-star centers, you don't have those wings. It definitely makes the battle a lot tougher, especially if you want to be a top 4, top 5 team. So, but for me, man, if we have a chance to trade Johnson to the Spurs on draft night to move up to maybe get a second lottery pick, I think you have to do it at this point. I think that's our best option if we don't get a top 3 pick is to trade up, and I think we can. So
I was saying that y'all was mad at me how I was doing it, but the whole how part, I don't know. But I'm just saying the 2031 picks aren't as significant to Jordy Fernandez and company as this next season, the next 2 seasons. I trade those draft picks with the 2031, 2030, 2029. I'm trading all of that. That's draft capital I'm using to move up in this season's draft, this year's draft. But can you say happy birthday to Tyrese Martin? I already sung. Yeah, I think I'll get enough the whole fans that pull on the pen.
Happy birthday to Martin. That's Ice's guy, and he earned his contract this year. He had a really great game to start the season. He was kind of steady Eddie for a bit, but the last 2 games he's really started to show you some offensive potential there. So shout out to Martin. Hope he continued to grow his game as a player.
Yeah, when I brought him up, they said he was trash. So I'm gonna keep saying it. You got to give him some time, man.
Right. So, Breeze, I completely agree with you. That's why I feel during this last stretch of the season, I know Johnson's not playing tomorrow. Finally, they're injury managing some of their vets. I would just rest all the vets and let all these young guys get burned, the Maxwell Lewis, the Derek Whiteheads, and the Martins, and we can really evaluate who fits the mold of what we're looking for.
Clowney back.
Yes, Clowney's coming back. I can't wait to see what Clowney could do tomorrow. So I'm glad that we're kind of like starting to wake up and realize playing doesn't mean a damn thing. Let's protect the pick. If we get the 5th worst size, if the Raptors jump us, I feel great about our position. We could get a top 6 pick at the very least in this draft, which would be huge. So it seems stars are aligning. But if the Nets really want to get ahead of themselves, if you could trade both Johnson and Claxton this summer, our cap space situation will be unlimited. We could go any route we want. And if we draft right, we're going to be on a great projection going into the 2026 draft. So if Sean Marks and Joe can right the wrongs they really didn't right at this trade deadline, I think we're in a great position going into next year. So the cards are there for the Nets. It's just, can they take advantage of them and really set this team up long-term wise for success? I hope to see the sums. I want this team to succeed. But we definitely got to get out of some of these bad contracts we have on the books right now. And then the sky could definitely be the limit for Brooklyn.
You talking about the 2 bad contracts that we only have?
We will. Hold on. We finna go to Ice, man. Hold on.
Bad contracts.
Hold on.
Yes, they're bad contracts. Like, what good contracts are they, Lee?
Definitely going to Ice, man. Shout to everything Brooklyn Nets, John. Shout to Lee. Make it easy for me. If you could throw your link in the chat, that's a fact. So fans can follow your content. You know what I'm saying? Shout to Iceman on the panel with us. Talk your shit, Iceman. I know you heard me talking my shit, man. You planning to make an anthem, a Brooklyn Nets anthem, man? Talk to me, man.
Oh, you got me dying laughing. Second of all, I was looking for beats right now while y'all was chatting it up. You know what I mean? Yeah. Breezy got me I'm back on my music tip right now. I'm looking for beats right now to make an anthem. I ain't playing no games. I just heard Iceman ain't got no net song. I said, okay, that's all I heard. You know what I mean? Anything else was blank. You know what I'm saying? I ain't hear nothing else after that. I just heard, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no anthem. So Yo, it's all now. So I got to get on my next anthem. So you know what I'm saying? I'm finna make one. I make one shortly. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. That's what's up. Yo, but shout your channel out real quick.
Yo, y'all know where to find me at. You know what I'm saying? Iceman the Dawn on Twitter, and you can follow my podcast, the Tip Off for Brooklyn Nets podcast on YouTube. You heard? You know what I mean?
Word. So I know you want to say happy birthday to Tyrese Martin.
Yeah, I posted it on Twitter, but I say it on here too. Happy birthday, my dude. You know what I'm saying? Keep dropping buckets.
Thanks. So I mean, how you feel about this? About if we drafted a player like Keegan Murray at 4, how would you feel?
I'll be fine. I'll be fine with it. Because it's two ways to look at it, right? It's two ways, right? It's two ways. You already have Fox. You already have Fox there, and you have Sabonis. So you know what I mean? Even though he was drafted at 4, when you look at it, he was a piece, like a potential. Everyone in that lottery is potential. You know what I mean? Either they make it there or they don't. So if you draft them and you got those two pieces, it's fine. Like you just missed. You know what I mean? You swung and you missed, and it's cool. You know what I mean? Like it is what it is. He is who he is, or he can still grow. You know what I mean? Depending on the situation, right? So I wouldn't be mad if you have your pieces already. And you swung and missed, because not everyone in the lottery is going to hit. You know what I mean? So it is what it is.
You know somebody? That's your cousin?
You mean
Keegan Murray? That's your cousin or something?
No, I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
Bro, I just want to let you know who you defending, bro. You defending?
No, I'm not.
No, let me tell you his numbers. His numbers
is having Keegan Murray on this team. Shit.
No, come on, Leaf. Come on, bro. No.
I don't know, man. If you're not Keegan, I can't take you seriously.
Hold on. Y'all
seriously,
trying to tell
Leaf,
me, hold on. Y'all trying to tell me we doing all of this for a player like Keegan Murray? Y'all happy we draft a player like Keegan?
Yo, time out. Before you even start, Breeze, we got people from the G League hooping, right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We got people from the G League. He was drafted high. Right,
and they're better than Keegan Murray. Ice 2 something Walmart's better than Murray.
Oh man, I don't know. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. Hey, look. I'm not saying all opportunities are equal, but he got drafted in the lottery. You know what I mean? Tyrese Martin was what Breezy said. What 51? You know what I mean?
And he got drafted while Jordy was there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like 51, you G League material. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying, you know what I'm saying? He spent 3 years down there, and you saying he's better than Keegan. I wouldn't say so.
Didn't he have a brother with the Blazers?
I didn't say that. I said that. Right? Hold on. Hold on. Let me tell Ice what I said. Ice, what I said was
pretty bad too,
for us to have a season to go through all of these losses, just for us to draft a player who gives you numbers. His numbers is 12. His numbers was 12, and then 15, and then 12. I'm not trying to draft a player that's just doing that, bro. You gotta average more than 12 points, bro. Y'all talking about points ain't everything.
So you do want to draft a nigga better than Cam Thomas?
No, you hope,
bro. What I'm saying is we gotta draft a shot creator or a playmaker and a point guard or a 2 guard.
So you do want to draft a nigga better than Cam Thomas? I'm glad we all agree. Go ahead, Ice.
Yo, you hope that you draft a player that can produce, right? That's what you do. You draft, and you know what I'm saying, hoping that the player you choose can become who you think he can be, right? So even if you draft, like I'm gonna just use example, VJ is 4, right? VJ comes to the league, he averages the same thing, 12 points, 15 and 12, and he doesn't get past that, right? But you took a chance on VJ, you know what I mean? Like, what does that mean? Like he wasn't supposed to go where he went. He was supposed to go where he went.
I ain't gonna lie, Ice. So there was mad players that went after Keegan Murray that you could have arguably said Sacramento could have picked. That was way better, bro.
But that's what I'm saying.
I asked, is that his cousin?
That's why they're Sacramento Queens.
Nah, I'm saying.
I think Sacramento's problem is they have bad scouting. Like they're not a good scouting team. I really don't think that they're a good team at drafting players.
You're about to make my point, though. You're about to make my point,
your
right?
boy Small Ox
should be on the
You,
screen right now.
yeah,
That's a big facts.
when I
That's
say
a big
right, when you drafting,
that's a big facts.
you always the team always picks the person who they think is best on the board. So when you pick the person you think is best on the board, and that's what you get, like that's what you get. You know what I'm saying? It don't
But
matter who goes
that's
before
not
or after. Like
everything.
that's what you drafting. You know what I mean? And that's what it is.
Nah, I ain't feeling that. I hope they listen to this podcast and they like, yo, Big Fan Breezy making a lot of sense. We got to be careful.
But
But
yeah,
hold on,
Bro,
not
why
to
you
be
yeah,
why
long.
you playing, bro? Our
go ahead.
best
Hold on,
player might come between 10 and 20.
hold on. Let's
What?
Shit.
hold on.
Oh
Let Iceman
man.
finish up. Let Iceman talk about. I wanted to ask Iceman. Again, me and Iceman kind of had a stalemate on this, but how you feel about Noah Clowney returning tomorrow?
Good. Um, Limited. He's gonna be limited. He probably won't play as much, but he'll be getting back on the floor and getting back. Hopefully, he can get back to the rhythm that he had before he got injured. He was doing pretty good. You know what I'm saying? He's doing solid. So
Mm.
you know what I mean. It'll be good for him to get back out there and get his opportunities before the season's over. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nah, facts. Iceman, just throw your link in the chat for us. I'm just trying to go around the panel. We definitely gonna get back to you though, man. And again, I'm gonna hold you to that, Iceman. Hey, chat. Anytime Iceman on the panel, remind him he got a Brooklyn anthem. He got a Brooklyn Nets anthem. We waiting for, man. Shout to Iceman. Subscribe to his page. Iceman, throw your link in the chat for sure. Let's go to LM. You know what I'm saying, just to go around the panel. LM, talk to us, man. Drafting Keegan Murray at 4, man. We
Uh,
happy fans, or how you feel about that? We doing all of that for this? What's going on?
I mean, I don't know if Keegan Murray's young, but at the same time, it's like at 4, I can't agree. Like at 4, you're possibly looking for either an all-star or somebody who you think has superstar potential. Like looking back at that draft, there's arguably better prospects that you could have picked, but at the same time, I do think that, you know, um, in the moment, they probably thought Keegan Murray was the best pick. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you gotta you they gotta live with that. But I've never been a fan of Sacramento in terms of they in terms of their pick selections. Like I just feel like their scouting team in general is bad. Like they've missed out on so much talent. They hit
Right.
with De'Aaron, but like you
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying. Marvin Bagley, he didn't turn out to be what he was supposed to
Mm-hmm.
be. Like
Talk your shit.
you know what I'm saying, and he was what 3, 2 at that time. So it's like I don't know. I just think with them they tend to miss a lot. So I mean
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah. And again, no, I'm gonna start doing anything that's in the title. I'm gonna just talk to who on the panel about, just kind of give it structure and whatnot. You know what I mean? But just to show y'all that this isn't opinion. This is facts. With me and Elements agreeing on with Keegan Murray. Keegan Murray at 4. You got Jaden Ivey at 5. Benedict Mathurin at 6. Shaden Sharp at 7. 8. Dyson Daniels. 9. Jeremy Sohan. All of these players might have been better with Fox, is my point. And I'm saying that to say you don't want to miss on the 4. And the Kings missed on the 4 at Keegan Murray. That is my point. Go ahead, Elam. Or Elam, you there? All right, we gonna go. You probably on mute, Alan. Hold on, let me check.
Yeah, my
Oh,
fault. What happened?
LM, you there? All right,
Yeah, you can hear
I
me.
think
yeah.
he's weed man as at the door.
You sound you sound like you far.
All right, we can come back to LM. That's all. Shout out to LM.
Uh,
Man.
LM sound like he in the principal office.
Yeah, y'all can hear me now.
Yeah,
There
yeah,
you
you
go.
good?
Yeah, I went to get my food. My fault.
Yeah,
But
yeah, nah, that's all good.
what was the what you asked, Breezy?
I was saying that I'm just naming all of the players that went after 4 that's better than Keegan Murray. You know, arguably.
Yeah, yeah,
Keegan
Shaden
Ivey, Benedict.
after
You know what I mean?
Keegan Benedict Mathurin went. Like imagine a Mathurin on their team. Like I don't know. Like they're I just think that with Keegan Murray, I kind of do agree with Breezy. Like, if you get him at 4, like that's what I'm saying. Like, mostly, I think in the college realm at 4, you are going to pick best available. But I don't think I think the person at 4, if we do get that pick, I do think in this draft, I think Edgecombe or Trey Johnson or whoever possibly got better potential. I don't think they necessarily gonna be a Keegan Murray, which is to be seen, but I don't think that's how that's gonna turn out. I could and honestly, like with
It's a
Sacramento,
lot of niggas in the
legitimately,
draft that
Hold on.
don't pan out,
Hold
bro.
on, hold on, hold on. LM. I just want to know if you agree with Jamal. He says from the 1 through 5 pick, you're looking for a franchise player or a building piece, not a bench player.
oh, that's a fact. That
Thank
is
you.
definitely a fact.
Thank
You one
you.
through five, you're looking for a franchise player. That has been throughout time. Like the franchise players have sometimes, in this day and age, they could be at 11, they could be at 10, they can be at 9.
We
You
gonna have
seen
to do a
Steph,
count, bro. I ain't gonna lie to
but
you.
we might have to. But 1 through 5, realistically, Kobe was 13. You know what I'm saying? So it is
Mhm.
outliers.
But no, it's the
But
expectations is the point. From one through
yeah, yeah,
five, you're looking
expectations,
for
yeah, of
yeah.
course. Of
That's what you
expectations, yeah.
expect.
1 through
And do you
5,
get
you
that
are
out of
expecting
did
a
it, did
franchise
the
player.
King did the Kings get that out of Keegan Murray?
The nigga is
Not
24 years old.
But Leaf, you
Hold on.
gotta think.
No, no,
But
no,
hold
no.
on, Leaf, you
Hold on.
gotta think about it like this, right?
12
Luca
points.
25, Ant is 23,
If it was
Wemby
somebody
is
on the
20,
Nets, bro,
right?
we'd be saying, yo, he only
But
25
look,
years.
but
He only
here's what
No,
I'm
no,
24
saying.
years
no,
old.
Wemby
no.
is
Let's
20. Wemby's
we could
20.
call.
Luca's 25.
Mm-hmm.
Castle is
Yeah, Cam
19.
only like 23.
Paulo Banchero's 22. Ant is 23.
Cool.
If you're talking about players before 25 who have already reached that was picked in that 1 through 5, an area of superstardom or superstar talent already, bro. Keegan Murray has failed to reach those standards. I'm not
Facts.
saying he can't blow up at 27. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that in terms of the players that was picked 1 through 5 who are already showing franchise level talent, he falls short at 4. That's just the fact. In the past
Oh
few
man.
years, 1 through 5, these players have shown, yo, we saw what
They
Luca
they
was
they
doing
they
at
shown
that
some
Hold on,
elite. They
24 and
hold
show
on,
some
25.
hold
elite
on,
skill set. I
hold on,
get you.
hold on. LM is innocent for not capping. Shout to LM. Again, I want to stay with LM, but I want to go around the panel too, because I see LBL in the chat. I'm about to drop the link for him. We got So Greasy, Gary, and People's on the panel with us. We definitely gonna come back because none of us ain't speak about LeBron and Stephen A. We all gonna get to that, but we always gonna talk net fan stuff first, which I thought was prevalent. But So Greasy on the panel with us. Shout to LM. Thank you for that. LM. I mean, So Greasy, talk to us, man. How you feel about um draft and expectations. Do you agree with Jamal about this comment right here? From 1 through 5, you're looking for a franchise player or a building piece, not a bench player.
You looking for the best player. Everybody always talk about franchise player, but in superstars, like you only got about 3 real superstars in the league. So when you look at it like that, you always want the best player in the draft, but it's hard to predict that you're gonna get somebody that's actually gonna be able to be the face of your franchise. Like that doesn't make sense to me. That if you got the one through 3, yeah.
Mhm.
But other than that, nah.
Okay, so you think it's 1 through 3 more than 1 through 5?
Your top picks, and then it be them ones that always at the sneakers that you never thought would be there. So 9 times out of 10, you ain't got too many faces of franchise that just in the league right now that was the Luca. He was the face of the Mavs, but how many picks Dallas had before him? Like how many picks
But I gotta check. That's a tough. That's tough.
how many picks LA had to be their franchise like before LeBron came back? Like it's eight and
Mhm.
LeBron and AD. It's just you never know, bro.
Yeah, not for you. What about Noah Clowney coming back tomorrow? How you feel about him back in the lineup?
I told you that's our starting power forward, bro.
Mm-hmm. Word.
He was making things a lot easier. He was starting to hit about three or four threes a game. He was almost about to
You
get.
know how so Greasy, you know how he was beating that three, right? I mean, getting that three. They was doubling Cam Thomas.
Facts,
No,
but still,
no
not even that though. He was just shooting that bitch, not being afraid no more, bro.
yeah,
Like,
he had the green
that was a
light.
big thing because even when like Cam Thomas made a valid point, I was giving him the ball, But when you're not used to those moments and you playing as a young player, not too many people gonna hit that shot. Just like Jalen Wilson in the beginning of the season, Jalen Wilson, he was doing good for us and hitting a lot of threes, and then he had a little lack off. So
Yeah,
just develop, just keep
You
developing.
know what I find crazy, bro?
nah.
How is it, bro, that we done had so many niggas with the 10 plus assist games, bro, on this team this year? We done went from, of course, Struder. We even had Shake Milton had a 12 and 12 game. And last night, somehow Claxton got 10 assists. Like
Hold on,
to me, bro, the passing ain't the passing ain't the problem. The ball movement ain't the problem. Everything, bro, like everything ain't a problem, bro. Like we moving the ball as well, bro. It's just a matter if we hit or not. That's
Yeah,
really all it is.
It's consistent scoring,
Nah,
man.
nah, I'm not. Yeah, again, I just want to keep it on topic, just cause, again, the panel got bigger, and I just want to go around the panel. But we staying with So Greasy, but So Greasy. So how you feel about just overall uh keeping Noah Clowney for next season? You think he's
Shit, I want to keep him for the next 3 years. You don't know what his ceiling is now. Like
okay?
he came in. He came in. What that Bucks game gave us a good vision of what he's gonna be, and then ever since that he started getting better and better, bro. After that injury, before this one, he just started getting better and better. So he's young. He's young. So I can't. I'm not judging him. Most people be like, "Oh, get niggas the fuck out of here." Nah, not yet. Like he's better than any power forward we have on the team right now. So nah.
Facts. So next year will be his second year,
I
right?
think that nigga
Next,
the only power forward we got on the team. All the
the
rest of
real
these
power
niggas is
forward.
all the rest of these niggas is
And
wings and
Leaf,
tweeners.
I agree with you too, but you gotta remember too, sometimes when you're not used to playing with other players on the floor too, bro, that shit fuck your flow up, bro.
I mean, I would
Every
agree with
other
that.
game is like at a point, like every other game is it was different lineups and shit like that, trades, so it'll be better shot, different point guards. So
Listen, all I know is, bro, we had a bunch of niggas that had 10 plus assist games on this team, bro. So I can't I like for
we
me to
traded them.
say yeah, we traded a lot of them and some and probably maybe one or two of them niggas is still here. Bro, D'Lo had 12 had 10 assists in his first game out when he came back, bro. So I mean,
Hey, yo, you don't know, one thing about him right now too, yo. If you look, if the team is telling Dido what direction they going in, whether they gonna because I don't think they're making a playoff push now. Like I thought when Cam was coming back that we was making a playoff push, but the way Jordy been coaching games, it's like he take people out in certain times, and if you still got players saying that they still
Playoffs.
no, I'm not talking about the play-in, bro. I was saying the play-in. That's what I meant. So you got people. Damn, you done made me miss what the fuck I was about to say, bro.
nah. Well, Greasy, bro, I already knew the second that we got all these players healthy, we was gonna start losing games because the chemistry was off. No, a lot of these players didn't play with the players
With each other,
that was
yeah.
that was helping us lead a top defensive team in the month of February. A lot of these niggas didn't understand, bro. Like a lot of the X and O's that we ran, and they still don't. And you can see it in these last couple of games. I was the only person in this party that said if Cam Thomas and all of these niggas get healthy, bro, we are going to start losing. I said that.
But I'd rather them lose right now to get the pick. That's what I'm waiting for. I ain't have no pick in the Nets ain't have a true pick in the round. And if you compare that with a couple of few players that you got and go spend some money,
Yeah. I mean, nah, SOG, I love it, bro. Like we get to make a whole bunch of people in this party happy. We get to make John happy, man, for losing out the rest of these games, and we get to make Breeze happy, man, because his man could average 22 and 7 for the rest of the fucking season and not win the games. It's great. I love it. Next question.
Yeah, you funny.
We get to make a whole bunch of niggas really, really happy.
I'm
Damn, Breezy.
saying though, that's what you want out of a young team. You want to see what your young team could do first.
Yeah, you also want to make your fan base really, really happy, bro. Going towards the end of a 60-loss season. Great.
Hey, yo, I honestly, it's a lot of fans that like the feeling right now of building and having players that you can look forward that actually want to play there, not just for the bag, bro. You got people that we done grad that they just came for the bag. They was injured. They ain't put in as enough work, enough effort. So nah, bro. I like to see if we could actually draft somebody, pay the players that deserve to be here, and still build for the future. A lot of teams don't do that in big markets. They keep on getting other players from other teams, and that shit ain't always gonna work. And it ain't worked for us though since they left Jersey. So
I mean, bro,
and it ain't worked there either. So because they ain't got no chips. So
the one thing I can say, bro, is that we got a coach, bro, that understands how to adjust to trades and players being traded already, man, because we done already got players in and out of the lineup, and he running different 10 to 12 man rotations or whatever the hell he running most if not all of the season, bro. So I mean, he dealt with injuries as a first year coach. He dealt with trades as a first year coach after the Struder experiment, which was going pretty well when we had a backcourt that was the highest scoring backcourt in the first 10 games of the season, bro. He dealt with Cam Johnson shooting a highest effective field goal percentage, even higher than Steph. Cam Johnson and Steph is the only nigga shooting over 60%, bro, across the floor in terms of field goal, 3-pointer, and free throw percentage. That's the only two that's doing it. We dealt with in and out, having bigs in and out of the lineup. We dealt with Clax being suspended. He dealt with all of that. So I'm pretty solid that if this team changed, however the roster changed, I don't really give a shit as long as we build a cohesive lineup. If he could put it all together, if anybody could put it all together, to me, it's Jordy. I think he could get 40 wins, bro, out of a much more competent team. You know what I'm saying? It really depends on who we have.
I agree with that. But you got Chase. You got right now the way of the scale of the season. Now that I look at it, you got to chase your pick. How many games left? About what? 13, 14, some shit like that.
20.
Bro, we got.
I think we got exactly 20.
Yeah,
exactly.
Hold on, y'all.
21 or something.
It's 20 games left. You got to
21, I think.
You got to chase your future now.
Hold on, so Breezy. Hold on, Leaf. Yo, shout to y'all. Had dad duty facts. But I just want to keep it going around the panel. We definitely got Gary, LBL, and this is JTV on the panel. We ain't get to yet. Gary, talk to us, man. Shout your channel out before we get to it. You know what I mean? Let them know where we can find your content.
It's I'm sorry. It's BK Nothing But Nets podcast. I go live the day after every game. I went live with John today. I'll be going live on Sunday at about 3:00 in the afternoon. So we usually go live during the day after every game. That's YouTube BK Nothing But Nets podcast.
Oh, I appreciate you. Gary, talk to us, man. I mean, you want to say happy birthday to Tyrese Martin, man? You play that. You see the upside in Tyrese Martin. He make you smile like a Nets fan, man. You want him back on the team, man?
Man,
if it's between him and Keon Johnson, I'll take Tyrese Martin. I'll say that. But I'll say that positive thing about Tyrese Martin. Okay. Happy birthday. How old is he? 26?
I don't know.
No, he's younger than that. I think like 23, 24.
24. I think he's 24.
Yeah.
24.
Hey, yo,
24 and only been in the league 2 years.
When we played Philly, right? You could tell, like, and he's from his city. I live in the same city he went to high school in. Looked in his story. He was training in his high school gym. So, and that's coming to visit a day before.
He's 20. He turned 26.
Oh, damn. What the fuck?
I thought so. Yeah, he went to 5 years of college. He did a redshirt year.
Nigga was
So-
born in 1999,
And
man.
this is second year, right? This is
yeah. I think is it the
this is
second or
second
third
year
year
out
of
of the,
college?
he was in the where
In
he
the G
came
League.
from? G
Reese
League.
was in the G League for 3 years.
Yeah, he was in the G
What?
League for 3 years.
He was in the G League for 3 years. He kept getting called up and ended up
He
getting
older
better.
than Claxton. What the
God
heck?
damn, bro. What the fuck?
Yo, he older than Claxton. That's crazy.
This is Tyrese Martin's ceiling. That's it.
Nah,
26 years old.
I think
That's it.
he's a solid player, bro. I'm not looking at him as a star though. He's a solid player though.
Can't hear you, Gary.
Go ahead, Gary.
Yeah, go ahead, guys.
What
Yeah,
do
go
you
ahead.
want, Clowney, or what do you want me to address?
I want you to
Oh.
again kick it. If we draft a player like Keegan Murray at 4, are you a happy Nets fan? We did all of this just to draft a player like Keegan Murray, 12, 15, and 12 in his first 3 seasons on scoring. I know everything not scoring, but 12, 15, and 12 in his first 3 seasons, That's
This is
me
what I'm
though.
saying.
But how you feel
It's like-
though?
It's a good player. What does it do for your franchise? Absolutely nothing, right? Like Pete Karras was better than Keegan Murray, and like that didn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a nice player to have, but this is why tanking doesn't work because one team gets Wembanyama, and then 5 teams who also tank get guys like Keegan Murray. And it's like, well, tanking worked for one team. They got Wemby. It's like, well, what? Yeah, 6 teams, 8 teams in the NBA right now are tanking. A third of the league is tanking. So, I mean, what does getting Keegan Murray really do for your? It's no disrespect to Keegan Murray. He's a fine role
Wemby's
player.
don't grow on trees.
That's what I'm saying. One team gets him. You got to win. It's like that's what I'm saying. The plan can't be to try to win the lottery. Like if I said to you, LBL, how are you going to pay your bills this week? Well, I'm going to win the lottery.
Right.
It's like,
Thank
I
you.
don't know if that's the best plan.
Exactly.
Understood.
Exactly. So okay, so
Great fucking point.
right. So do you feel, based on what you know about that draft, that the Kings missed by picking Murray over Shaden Sharp or Dyson Daniels?
I mean, I look. He was overdrafted. I'll say that. I don't want to say it was a miss because a miss suggests like it's a terrible pick, like it's Ed O'Bannon or Yinkadora.
No, I mean, okay. So let me rephrase
he was
it.
He was overdrafted. How about that?
Right. So what about this? What do you expect from a drafting a 4th pick a player at 4? What do you expect from that player?
You want a good player. You want your second or third option. You're not getting an all-star at 4, but you want a very good player.
A borderline all-star.
Close to an all-star. You want a guy that's going to give you good production. You want a guy that's going to give you in today's game, like that's kind of what you want.
Right, it depends on how the roster is constructed, bro.
Nah. If I draft you at 4, I need 20. I need 20 on our team. How we constructed, we need 20 from that guy.
Bro, it depends on who it is and how the roster is
constructed. I'm talking about the
constructed.
Brooklyn Nets. I'm talking about the Brooklyn Nets.
It depends on who we draft and how the roster is constructed. That's what it depends on.
Listen, we put how. Listen, hold on. This is my Gary. Hold on. Let me go to Gary. Gary, my point to leave is the player that we draft this high with our pick is supposed to be a player that we constructed it around. Why am I supposed to be shy as a fan saying that he should average 20 points or more?
Because we already got 2 niggas on our team that's averaging 20, almost 20. What do you mean, nah?
Check it out, though. On a good team, Cam Johnson averages 12, 13 points a game. That's what he is.
But on this team, he's basically 20, and then we got Cam Thomas that's 25, bro. If those components are still there, and you just put a pick there and just tell him, yo, go out and average 20, bro, you asking for a whole lot.
I disagree.
You supposed to just how? Bro, the nigga is coming out of college.
If we get Queen,
what's that to say about the number 1, 2, and 3 picks that came into this league immediately and averaged 20 their first year?
They had the keys to do that. No other 20.
That don't mean it was.
Hold on, wait. What other 20-point scorer was in their way?
You're missing the point. There's no one on this team, and Breezy may not like it, but there's no one on this team who has the keys. Y'all can say Cam Thomas all you want, but there's no one on this team that have the keys. So if Ace Bailey or whoever it is that we trying to, or Cooper Flag over here, comes into this league and scores 20, they getting the keys.
Oh
They're
yeah, of
building the
course.
franchise around those
Yeah,
players.
of course,
That's a
of course,
guaranteed fact.
of course. But you have to also key in. It's about how the roster is already
Bro, I'm saying
constructed.
the player that we draft that high, we constructed it
Man,
around
that shit
him,
is
and we
about a
need
lot of
him to
shit,
average
man.
20
It's
points.
about it. Yeah, it is about a lot of shit, Joey, and I'm glad you
Starting the
touched on
roster
it. It's
over.
about how the roster's constructed. It's about who the coach is giving
I gotta
12 to
talk real
15 to
quick.
17 shots to, bro. Like,
Yes.
it's very few rookies that's getting 12 to 7
Hold
to
on, hold
17
on,
to
hold
20
on.
shots a
We gotta
game.
go. Gary left. We gotta go around the panel. Who's next? Who's next? I think Joey BK is next. No, LBL is next. LBL, you there, LBL?
What's up, y'all? So
All right, we draft a player at 4. What's the expectation for drafting a player at 4?
I
Talk.
say he'd be like a marginal all star. Like, he might get in
How
one.
many points you want him to average?
I'd say probably the first year, probably about 16, maybe. It depends on, because if it's somebody who slipped, I don't think any of those three we think are gonna slip. But if it's one of them, they probably still average maybe 18, because those first if we got into the first three, I'm telling you, it's like you're talking about multiple year all stars. But I don't just say the four,
Numbers.
saying maybe somebody gives us a break, maybe for being so bad and going this way, despite marks, you know. And so, like, that's what I'm saying. You have to number 4, you have to get somebody who's going to be a starter and somebody who you could build on. He may not be.
Sure.
He has to be like, he might be like on the all rookie team or something like that.
Good
Yeah,
points.
because he is the 4th person chosen. So
Mm.
if you're not one of the 3 best, then as a 4th person, you better be NBA ready.
And like Scott, I think Scott said it. Like
So
he
you don't
brought up
care
multiple points
about
on here. Like, yo,
you just care
at
about
1 through 3,
overall.
you can't just look at 1 through 3 and be like, yo, those are my superstars or that's an all star. You
Yeah,
can
someone
get
else can
multiple
break
stars
out.
throughout the draft. So
Yeah,
if that's the criteria, then why at 4 is the bar lowered? If you're gonna get somebody
because
at
those
4,
3 are
I
you
don't,
so
would
I don't,
want to
I don't,
see
I don't think
if
the
that
number. I
player
don't think the number really
can be
matters, bro.
can be something, or at
I
least
don't
a
think the number
franchise
really
player or
matters, bro.
all
Like
star.
if a I don't think the number really matters. If a player fresh out of the draft is showing that he can average 20, then the coaching staff is going to make sure that he gets 17 or 18 shots a game to do it.
Let him
You know
cook.
what I'm saying? So my thing is like it's all,
I hope
but
so.
also the other things that come into play is how the roster is constructed. It says somebody else on the team that could get 20 a lot faster with like 5 or 6 threes. It says somebody else that's running the cuts and running and getting off the X's and O's and getting points on the break and getting points in transition, getting points at the 3-point line, this, that, and the third. Is it somebody else that's commanding double teams, bro, on the team that's been in the league for their second or third or fourth year, however many years it is? All of those things matter. But if a rookie is coming in and demanding all of those things, he's going to get those 17 or 18 shots to average 20 or 20 plus a game. He is.
Yeah, at
But
least
it's all a
All right, go
matter.
ahead,
It's all
LBL.
a matter is how he plays and how the roster is constructed.
Or if you just go into a team that has no player who's him, and you're going into
Yeah,
a team
like
where if the door is
say you
open
get
for
VJ.
whoever you want, like
Like say
I
I think
mean,
the door is open, but at the same time, that's not how Jordy's been
let's
coaching
say this.
though.
Let
Say you get
LBL finish, bro.
say you get VJ, right? Now if I got VJ at 4, I would just be like, yo, I'm gonna just let him slide up next to a guard and say, yo, just play. And then, let him make his mistakes or whatever. But he's gonna learn. He's gonna
He gonna
learn from
learn today.
but that's what I'm saying, LBO. What if you get a VJ or a Trey Johnson at 4? What are you telling them once
Yo,
they
I
get
really
here?
think Queen should be like the
The
pick.
real question, is the
Better.
question that you asked the other stream, Ellen. What are you telling the players that's already here if you draft a 6'6" Trey Johnson or if you draft 6'4" on VJ Edgecombe and neither one of them are point guards?
You tell him to get the fuck out the
if you're
way.
getting the
Can
if
I
you're
ask a
getting the
question?
best talent available,
I got a
if you're
college
getting the
question for
best talent
y'all.
available at that
Go
time,
ahead, Jay.
telling them you want talent. You know,
Which
Yeah, go ahead, Jay. Go ahead, Jay.
why? How come they saying that Cooper Flag and Johnny Broom is playing for the Player of the Year award, but nobody's talking about the Johnny Broom kid like at the top of the draft
because
and nothing like
Cause
that?
he
because
old as fuck.
not
He a
really
senior.
that
Johnny
good.
Broom is a senior.
Yeah,
That's
He's a
why.
senior. That's why.
it's just because of
Okay.
that, and again, the
We could
most
probably get him
prestigious.
in later
It,
rounds too.
Right, hold
I'm
on,
about to ask,
Jay.
is he even going to go
It's
in the
Duke,
first round?
Nah, he's first
Nah,
Nah,
round.
yeah, he first
He's
round, but
probably
he late
lower.
Duke.
first
He like
round.
a
He's
late first
late.
rounder.
Might be
It's
like
Duke
Like
too, Jay. Trust me, it's
25. He
Duke
like
too.
25. He like 20,
Jay,
He
25.
a
the
late
fact
first
that
rounder.
Jay, the prestige that the basketball prestige that Duke got is
Yeah,
that
that
too.
too.
Trust me, it's that.
Okay, okay.
And offhand, I heard of Johnny Broom, but I don't know what school he went to go to.
I'm watching
He
a
goes to
He
video
goes to
Auburn.
right now.
Auburn. He
He
I'm
goes to
plays for
watching a
Auburn.
Auburn.
video right now, and
Okay.
it's just talking about
Play
his
for the
He's a
number
social
one
he,
media.
school in the country, bro. It's
Jay,
Auburn.
Jay,
Yeah.
look, 5 years college player. He's been in
Okay.
college for 5 years, so that's another reason why too. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Got it.
So look at it like that. What Cooper's doing, Johnny Broom is
Wait,
doing it for
he
5
been in
years.
college for
Yeah, it
5 years.
took him 5
Oh,
years to do it, but
Yeah,
Cooper's doing it right now.
It's basically,
nah,
it's
nah, nah,
basically,
nah.
Cooper
It's
be
really
it's
4
basically the
years.
Zach
Cooper
Edey thing.
senior.
Like Zach
I'm
It's
Edey
really
was in
4
college for
years.
like
They only
4
say
years.
5 because of the pandemic. That's
yeah.
why.
I'm gonna tell you this:
Yeah,
if we
Would
get
would
top
would
five
y'all
but
guy,
what would y'all think
you
about
get to
picking up a dude like that though?
if
you
we
get to
get a
talking.
top five guy, I'm saying
I
it
mean,
got
we
to
got
be
4 picks. I
I
mean,
understand.
it got to be somebody that could score.
Let's swing back around to that question, Jay. Let them finish first, and we get to that.
All right.
And
If we get a top five guy, it got to be somebody that could score. You know, who don't need
Not giving the keys to a nigga that averaged 12, basically.
Yikes!
Exactly. Listen, hold
The
on.
Suns
Let me
did it
say
with
this.
Booker. Hold up, LM. You always say the Suns did it with Booker. Booker averaged 8 in college. Don't you always say that?
No, I'm talking about
not
when they make the
literally.
league, not in college.
Right, exactly. When he gets to the league,
It depends
again,
on what position they
listen,
play.
hold on. Let me just
the
because I'm
Suns
not.
been asked the
Hold on,
whole time, though, bro.
hold on. Let me
Booker,
just tell you.
bro, Booker
Hold on,
wasn't Booker was averaging 24 once he got here immediately, bro.
hold
Like,
on. Let me tell
yeah,
you.
they
Let
got
Right,
me.
but
Chris
he
Paul and
wasn't
all
no
that,
scorer
but
in college. That's my
Hold on.
point.
he was.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
I agree.
And they
But
still kind of
he
let
ain't
him
make
do his thing in Phoenix.
Hold
and
on. We
he ain't
gotta
make
get
it to the
to. Hold on.
playoffs until they got
Hold on,
CP.
y'all. I want to get to Jay. I want to get to Joey BK. I just want to try to instead of trying to sway y'all this or that way and trying to go at Keegan Murray. I just want to be specific. If we doing all of this and I'm recapping every game with the Nets fans, y'all see that I'm with y'all. And if we doing all of this just for us to get a player that's underwhelming on the scoring end of the basketball, I don't care how the team is constructed. If we doing all of this for a player and we don't understand that the player that's we're gonna get is gonna be essential to the offensive side of the ball, we pretty much see that Jordy Fernandez implemented a lot on the defensive side of the ball based on disciplines and whether in how minutes and offense opportunities, and we see that in players like Cam Thomas, see him making him pass the ball more. And I'm all I say that it's into player development, and the coaching staff showed whatever player we get, we could play develop them into something, or at least give them the opportunity to become a star or a superstar. Now I'm saying that to say you see the coaching staff of Jordy Fernandez doing that. The player that we get, I expect them to be average 20 points or more. Otherwise, we are wasting our time losing all of these games just to get a player that's not going to be able to score the ball as a duo with Cam Thomas or
It's hard to average 20 as a
Crazy.
rookie.
No, but I'm saying this. I
Breezy,
feel
Trey
like I
Johnson
just want a
averaged 20.
good player.
Rookies
If we got a
have done
player,
it though.
if we
I'm
had
not saying that, but to expect them to
but they
just
got to average 18 or
automatically.
something, bro. Like,
if
come
we
on.
got a player that's averaging fucking 10 steals and 10 blocks or like multiple, like if he's doing other shit, I ain't mad at that. Like it ain't
Bruh,
all about points.
All right.
Like
bro,
if we
but
get a
In
listen,
Dennis
this
Rod,
league, it
even
look,
kind of
it's
is
not
though.
creative. Why
I don't
y'all
know
overlooking it?
who in the
I
league,
don't
who in
understand
the
why y'all
draft
In
would
this
be
overlooking
like
league,
it.
it's
that.
kind of
But
is
if
though.
we got
All the
some
top
Dennis
players in the
Rodman
league
type dude
is
that
I
just
scoring,
put
bro.
it
can
to you
do
this. I
Breezy,
put
everything.
can
it
I
to
I
get
you
don't
one
this
know why
thing
way.
y'all
real?
overlooking that. Hold on,
But
it's
all the
Jay's
top
turn. Let
players in the
Jay
league is
finish. Hold on,
scorers
let
though.
Jay
Like when we
finish.
talk about MVP voting and All Stars, all these niggas they can do other things, but they can score.
So hold
Like
on. Let's
it is part
Can
of
I
it.
do my take?
Hold on. Oh yeah, no, it's Jay then you, Joey. So y'all actually could go back and forth.
Shit.
The rest of the panel, me included,
All right, go ahead,
will be
Joey. I'm
Yeah,
quiet,
listening.
and we'll let Jay and Joey BK get into whatever they finna talk about just now. Go ahead.
I was just joining the conversation, and I just feel like I heard what you said, and yeah, I just feel like they just got to make an impact or a contribution to the team because we got some Dennis Rodman type dude. I don't know if there's somebody like that in the draft, but some dude that's just going after loose balls, pause, and fucking getting mad possessions for us. Somebody that's getting steals, getting fucking blocks. Making good plays. I'm not mad at getting that type of dude, even if he don't average 20 points. Just somebody who makes an impact on the court.
Okay, Joey, how you feel? How you feel about that? What's your take on it?
Okay, so I think Breeze, I think that you got some high expectations, and that's cool. Here's my thing: the first thing, if you pick that floor and you're top 5 player, I expect you to be a starter. Number one, off rip, you got to start.
All right,
If you're
thank you,
getting picked,
thank you.
if
Give
you're
me
getting
that
picked
at
that high,
least.
you got to start.
Work.
Secondly, okay, I
He's
don't
gonna
expect you.
start.
I don't expect you to be an all star, but I do expect you to make all rookie. You need to make
That's
all
fair.
rookie. You need
That's
to
Okay,
fair.
have all star potential.
thank you.
I
That's
think
Okay,
fair.
I
there you
think
go.
that's those. I think all of those are fair takes. Saying that you got to be an all star in your first year and you got to score 20 points and you this, that, and third. Now to Jay's point, I agree with you. You know what you're saying with the a guy who impacts winning and get loose balls and do all that shit. But my nigga, I'm not picking nobody at 4 to do all that. I can go pick a nigga up off the street to do that. If I'm picking you at
Thank
4,
you.
you better
I don't,
you bet you better
not a
be
nigga
able
that's
to you
gonna be
better be able
elite
to
at
score the
it though.
ball.
You might not get a nigga that's gonna
We
be
we
if
we
it's a
we got
dude
we
that's
Listen,
got to
elite
remember.
at
and
it.
Not true.
if
Come
you
on,
if you
man.
I
if you
think I
if
think
you if
So
I'm
hold
not
on,
saying
hold
you
on, hold
gonna
on,
be all I'm not saying you gonna be
Bro,
Kobe
it's
or
not
all
hold
world.
on, hold
like
on. Let you
I'm
go.
talking about them Dennis Rodman numbers when he was getting
Nah,
20
bro.
rebounds
Nah.
and shit.
That
Now, I
wasn't
mean,
until he was
yeah,
everybody not
older.
ain't no
getting
Dennis
20 down.
Rodman's
Hold
coming
on,
in the
hold on,
league
Leaf.
no
Hold on,
more,
hold on,
bro.
No,
Leaf. Hold
I'm
on,
saying
hold on.
I'm
Let
not
Joey
saying
get it
they
off.
are. I'm just saying if it
So
was a type of dude like that, I'm not mad at getting a dude like that if he
I
can't
feel like
score.
you could
But
find niggas
you
like
also
that in the
need
late first round,
Jordan
second
though.
round. You feel
He
me?
came in the league already 24 years
So
old, though.
I
Hold
think
on, Joey.
I'm gonna just land the plane real quick. I'm gonna be right in the middle between Jay and Breezy. I think the expectations that I'm setting is fair. You got to be a starter. You got to make all rookie. You got to have all star potential. If you got that in your first year, I'm good money with you. I'm
Yeah, like
landing the
Trey
plane.
Johnson. Take
Yeah,
Trey
yeah.
Johnson, man. He's
Look,
like
look.
almost
Okay,
like
Well,
that.
so again, so what I'm saying is, I'm gonna be clear. I want a stat line to look something like this for whoever we doing all of this losing
this is
for.
about to be the most unfair shit
It's
ever. Go
it
ahead.
should be from 16 to 19 points. 20 might be too much, but from 16 to 19 points your first year, I expect that. If you're gonna be a top 5 or whatever we get, I expect you to contribute on the scoring side of the ball. And I expect, as far as team construction and who we are as the Brooklyn Nets,
I
our
think
number one shot creator
I
is
think
Cam
LB I
It
Thomas.
think
de- it,
But
LBL
dep-
we
said a
got
fair
depends.
I
hold on,
It
think
hold on,
depends.
LBL, hold on,
It
hold on. I
depends
think
on the
LBL
roster.
hold on, hold
Let
on.
him finish, y'all.
hold
Let
on,
him
let me
finish.
finish. We got. I'm just counting, and again, like y'all said, everything in shot creation. This is where I kind of beg to differ with you guys. I think the guy that we supposed to get is supposed to be essential to shot creation. Everybody's saying you don't want Cam Thomas to be your number one guy, and part of being the number one guy is scoring the most points. It just is what it is. Unless you really figure that and y'all know who's supposed to be projected to be drafted in these top 5, top 10 players. Y'all trying to tell me they're gonna be and I agree with Joey. You could get a hustle player like that. You don't need him to be the top 4 pick or 5, 6 pick. We could get that elsewhere. We want that pick to be an elite scorer. I
Okay.
mean, isn't that
Yeah.
usually what the top picks are
The
in
Breezy,
a
problem
I think
the problem
LBL
is
said a fair.
Breezy.
Hold on, real quick.
Breeze. The
I'm
problem
gonna
is
just say
after.
this real
Go
quick, Leave.
ahead.
I think LBL said a fair number. 16 points per game is fair for your rookie to be averaging between 16 and 20. If you get close to
okay.
20, that's great. But if he's giving me 16, I'm good with that.
All right.
It depends on how the team is structured, and it also depends on how the team is coached. The
Not
last
too
time
many
I
of them niggas even averaging that in college right now.
exactly, but
Go
thank
get my
you.
boy Derek Queen though. He averaging 15
Thank
and
you.
9. You heard?
Thank you,
Go get
Greasy,
Mm-hmm.
bro.
that
Like
nigga.
so,
Great numbers.
you listen. Those is great numbers, but it also depends on how the team is structured and how the team is coached, bruh.
We know
If you
that
look,
part.
yeah,
Isn't Dylan
yeah.
averaging 20?
So my thing in the case of us at number 4, which is most likely going to be VJ Etchcombe, bruh. He's probably going to be playing high octane defense. Probably going to be getting out on the break for maybe like a good like 10 to 12 points all the other shooters, bro, on the team is probably going to be giving you maybe like a good 10 or 11, bro. You're going to have to spread the rock around because that's how Jordy coaches. I think this team is going into the direction of 2004 Pistons or 2014 Spurs.
So
I
let me
really
say
do.
That's
something.
not necessarily true
I'm
though.
just looking at
Let,
the
let
way
me
that Jordy
let me
coaches, bro.
let me
I
Like
don't
hold
think
on.
that's
that's
how he
Hold on.
necessarily
coach.
true. I
Let me
don't
say
think that's
this real quick.
necessarily
That's
true
but
though.
that is
Hold on,
how
hold on,
Jordy
hold on.
coaches, bro.
Hold on.
Everybody,
Let's
Let me
the
look
say
at
rock
this
it.
got to
real
be
Hold on.
quick.
spread
Hold
around.
on.
That's
Time
all
out.
I'm
Time
saying.
out. Hold on. Hold on.
Yo,
Let's go to ice
VJ's
and we
gonna
gotta
have
go
to
back to
learn how to
the
shoot.
So
He's gonna
I
have to
agree
learn
with
how to
Lee.
shoot.
Right? I agree with Lee. And here's why, right? As Lee was saying, it depends on what's going on with the team, right? If Cam is your number, if somebody comes in like VJ, right? VJ is not known as a scorer. He's not going to give you 16. He's not going to give you 20, right? As y'all pointed out, he's a defensive guy. He's
So
an
what
up
what he
guy.
gonna give you? What he gonna give you though?
He's
Nah, I
going to
think
give.
I
What
think
he
he's
gonna
gonna give you 19.
Uh,
Ice.
uh, Hold on, I'm
If
gonna get
it
there, right? I'm gonna get there because,
That's a lot,
like
man.
Leaf
19
was saying, right? Even if he get drafted, he gonna be a starter,
on a
right?
team when you're
But you
not
got,
like
but you
a
got, but you got Cam,
perimeter scorer.
you got Cam, and you got Cam. You got your legit scores right there. You got two scores if Cam Johnson's still on the team. Their pecking order isn't going to drop down like that. Like Cam Thomas shots is not going to drop down because VJ. How VJ is going to be used is going to be the key, right? You Cam gonna get a shot. Cam Johnson gonna get a shot, and then VJ gonna get a shot. You know what I'm saying? He's not he gonna be starting, but he's not gonna be a legit like number one because he's not a scorer. So he plays off for guys. VJ is a guy that you draft, you play off somebody else. He's not a guy that you say, "All right, year number one, that's your legit star. We're gonna just let him rock out like that." You know what I'm saying? That's not how he's gonna work. Now you get Trey Johnson, who can create and possibly be a number one. You know what I mean? Then I expect his numbers to be a little higher. But I wouldn't say like 20. I'm saying like because you gotta expect most college people numbers drop down when they come to the NBA, and there's a reason for that. Or everybody numbers don't just skyrocket up. They stay around 12, 13, 14. You know what I mean? So every once in a while you get a special player who numbers jump up. But majority of the players that come from college numbers always drop down until he's point. You know what I mean?
Most of the players entering the league and these players is generational. Like the big three, I think coming into the league. Like if you notice the trajectory, bro, like everybody that's came into the league that averaged 20 their first year has automatically became either franchise players or superstars or all stars.
Not
Like
all of
if
them.
you remember, not all of them, but if you like, KD came into the league averaging 20 from Texas. After that, that nigga was just 28 in moving forward
Turned out to be
consistently,
one of the greatest
right?
scorers of all
So
time. Yeah.
LeBron came into the league averaging 20. From then forward, 25 up, never dipped below 20, right?
Yeah.
Paolo
Bird,
came into the league averaging 20. Right now, he's
Paolo,
averaging 24. And came into the league averaging 20 his first year. LaMelo, even though he has injury problems,
shit,
he
Blake
averages
Griffin.
28,
Like, yeah, I
right?
mean,
Blake
it's a
Griffin,
bunch
like
of niggas.
everybody that's came into the league who has averaged 20, bro, it has shown a clear set of, yo, college, cool. I was doing that in college. The league, I'm not saying that the league is easy, but at the same time, yeah, I can do something here too. And then they just
The
hit the
only
floor
person
running.
that I see doing that out of this draft right away out of the gate is Ace, bro. All the rest of these niggas, I see 17, 17, maybe 15 and 9 from
I
Queen,
think
like
Ace and Trey
SO was
Johnson is
saying.
probably the best, or Dylan Harper is probably the only
Trey
three
Johnson, Trey
that can
Johnson,
do
bro.
it.
Like I strongly believe they probably going wherever he go, they probably gonna turn him into a spot up shooter, or some shit. I don't think he's. I don't know. Like all out of the gate, he probably gonna be a spot up shooter because your guards, the guards that you playing with, bro, as a shooter in the NBA, bro, like you better off spotting up and hitting quick threes. So I see him jumping out to like 14 a game out of the gate. I mean, just verbatim. But the way that the Jordy coaches, bro, I see this team, bro. Like if Jordy is ever gonna coach a championship team, it's gonna look a lot like the 2014 Spurs, just with a lot of good ball movement. I got a lot of 17, 19 per game scorers, bro. Like and some good bench scoring, bro. Some great shooting off your bench, great 3-point shooting off your bench, and great defense. That's what I see the trajectory of his type of team is going, bro. I could be wrong about that, but as of right now, and the way that he's coach with this whole year being all in perspective after 60 something games. It seems to me like he can make anybody, bro, like a go to. Like, yo, this might be your night. This might be your night. This might be your night. You know what I'm saying? So I see him coaching that way.
I only
That's just
disagree
me.
with that when it comes to the top three. Like if you're talking about four to Iceman's point with VJ or Trey, I agree. I don't think necessarily they're going to get like
I only
give
disagree with
time. I
it when
don't
it
think the
comes to
pecking order is
Ace.
going to change. But if
Cause
you're
Coop,
talking
cause
about
Coop,
if
cause
we
Coop
still
could
got a
play the
chance at the
5-man
top
game.
three, but if you still got a chance at the top three, like everybody's still saying, and we land on either one, two, or three, the pecking order is I feel is going to be bound to change because those are the players that we're looking at to build our franchise
Hey, yo, I
around.
got a feeling we getting our pick, man. I got a
I already
strong
know we
feeling.
get top 3 pick. Niggas was panicking all year. I told y'all we get top 3
Nah,
fucking pick.
leave you saying this. Nah, we can't trust you
I
in
said
that, bro.
if no
He
no
said
no.
we
I
can't
said
trust.
hold up.
We
No,
can't
I was
trust
just
you.
entertaining the conversation. I knew we was getting top 3 all along, bro. Like, and
Do
I'm not
y'all
laying
think we're
off of that.
trading our
I
top
said that
our two middle picks? Do y'all think we're trading our two middle picks?
we don't
Nah,
need to trade any
I
damn
don't think
thing.
we need to trade anything.
I think we gonna drive because
Anytime
it's too
Sean
many
Not
Marks
to move
players.
trade,
up
bro, he
and
get
get another
fizzled,
pick.
bro. Like, stop. We need to
It's too
stop
many.
this.
It's too many players
Not
in the
to move
draft.
up and get another lottery pick.
If that's possible,
No.
I think it's worth it.
LB, bro. We
Cause
talking about Sean Marks. He don't know how to trade.
And most
Let
of
him.
these teams is probably looking at a player at 1 through 15. We don't know if these other teams is looking at that player that they getting at 11. Like, yeah, he fits us. We
So
lock.
giving them like the 21st and the
Well, you never
24th,
know
that's
who
pretty
fall
good.
to you, yo. You never know who fall to you in them later
Right?
rounds.
They may looking at and we got to look at OKC too because they got picked. They that might fall in the lottery. They might be set on selecting who they select with that pick. Be like, yo, this player fit our team perfectly.
I
Yo,
see them
we
make.
on him.
I see them might being able to make a trade, bro, because they don't need too many more young players.
True, true.
I only meant it if it could land us in the lottery. You know,
I mean, you think we can get? Let's say our pick is two. You think we can get a pick at 10 or 11?
I was thinking, I was thinking, if we trade our other two, that's what we're talking about, the middle two, not the one that's our own. So
Nah, we're
those
not
are going to be
trading.
like
No, we're not
Well,
trading.
the Giannis and the Knicks pick is not going to be high though. That's just going to be like 25 from what
what
it looked like, 26.
what's the one in front of it?
Knicks might fall down. Jaden Brunson out for the next 2 weeks.
Milwaukee or someone?
2 weeks. That's tough, bro.
Is
Do y'all know
Milwaukee
who's at
Dang.
21st?
25, 26 in the draft? Y'all not giving them no picks for nobody. You know what I mean? You getting a quality player at 25, 26, 27, 20, 29, 30, all the way to 40. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, you still got some sleepers that's
That's
Trade,
true.
salty.
You
trade,
got some
trading,
sleepers
trading
there.
up in the only time I feel like we're gonna be trading is when while the draft is going on. After the
But
first
hold on, but
round,
listen, hold Leaf. Again, I was trying to add to Ice. I'm not trying to cut you off, Leaf. But when we talk about roster construction, to your point, bro, there's role players and then there's main players. Some of the role players are going to be 3-and-D players. Some of the main players are going to be shot creators. How many shot creators we need to build a championship team? Shit, we cooking, right? This is the recipe for a championship. You need at least 3, in my opinion. But I would say 2, just for starters. Going into this next year's draft, we supposed to select another shot creator. If y'all don't want Cam Thomas to be quote unquote the best player, y'all don't want him averaging the most points hypothetically,
Y'all want
then
him to be him. Just say that.
right, y'all gotta say all of these things about how he's not supposed to be the number one guy on the team. He should play on the bench on the championship team and all of this extra stuff. Then I bring this conversation up and then it's all about roster construction. So
Why you
let's
sound
construct the
so
roster.
salty, man?
all right,
It's
cool.
gotta be a shot creation. Hold on, shot Iceman. Shot
Why
creation
does it
gotta
sound
be a
so
big
salty,
part of
man?
that next to Cam Thomas, bro. You gotta make that a vital part of it. Either a playmaker like a Dylan Harper who could create their own shot and shot create, or you need an Ace Bailey who's saying coming out the draft saying he want to be a second scorer. You know
We
what I
do
mean?
need
Like a second to a part of a duo.
Ace Billy
Like
said that.
I would be
to,
that's how
happy.
they draft. That's what they said in the draft, boy.
to,
I'll pull it up.
to
But
real
that's
quick to
go ahead.
answer Jay's question before about Janai Broom. He's one of the guys that's down there in the 25s. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
a super senior, but he, you know what I mean? Like
That's a fact.
you already heard what Jay said about him. You know what I mean? Like he's a guy that's down there that you could potentially pick up. There's other guys, but my point is you don't want to trade nothing away because you could get a guy like that who stayed his, you know what I'm saying, his 5 years in college and pick up somebody that's ready to play immediately. You know what I'm saying? He's
and you can hit on him too.
My point. My point. You don't want to trade. You don't want to trade in this draft. You don't want to trade up to move. You don't want to move nowhere. Wherever you land at, you pick somebody from that spot, bro.
Whoever that is in the comments, he said you can package Cam Johnson, Clax, Clowney, and picks for 6 Mavs. For like
what?
6
Mavs. Nigga doing a 2K trade.
What the fuck? Hey man, lay off them sherms, man.
He well.
Yeah, that's a Adol. Come on, bro. That's some 2K trade.
Lay off them shrooms, bro.
Trade type. Come on, bro. I don't even think Sean Marks got the ability to do some shit like that.
Sean Marks doesn't do risky shit like that. We all know that. He doesn't do risky trades. So that's not happening.
Yeah, but Sean Marks is an idiot. You don't know what he's gonna do. Like it's just unpredictable. Like he let Bruce Brown walk so he could sign Patty Mills. Like you don't know what he's gonna do.
Yeah, that was stupid. That was real dumb. You right. That was stupid.
He gave Joe Harris that contract.
To be fair, Joe Harris earned that contract, even though he was some shit after he got it. He earned it.
Did Alan Crabb earn that contract?
Tyler Johnson. How did Joe Harris do in the playoffs?
He shit his pants.
Every year,
and on top of that,
yeah,
for real,
but Gary, key words. I said before he got his money, he was good.
But this one,
always garbage in the playoffs. Always.
But this is why I think when it comes to like the previous owner, not even ownership, but in terms of the coaching staff, I think that's why I feel like they did Cam Thomas dirty. Cam Thomas was behind Mills, Seth Curry, all these players when Joe Harris, where he could have been getting the minutes, he should have been getting to develop and
I'll tell you why that was because they never took him seriously. That's why.
To be fair, Ella, I get what you're saying, but we
goddamn
was a
front
championship
office
team. We were championship contending. They were not trying to give a late first rounder no playing.
No, I get it. I
get
it.
That. You know what I mean? So.
For those of y'all that didn't know, bro, Dennis Rodman was picked number 27, by the way.
He paid Torian Prince.
Yeah, Rodman was a late rounder.
He paid Torian Prince too.
Yeah.
Hold on. I mean, again, we know all the wrong that Sean did. Nets fans will never let him forget. ARSL, a moderator on this page, he said we got 2027 top 8 protected Sixers pick. Pick swap with Mavs in 2029. Read it correctly. Listen, man, like I said, 2031 all the way to 2028, I'm willing to trade all that draft capital to move up this season. I hate what Ice is saying.
I'm with you, Bridge.
I hear what you're saying.
I'm not with that shit.
If OKC with Cam Johnson at trade deadline, what makes you think they want him now?
Listen, what I'm saying is based on based on how.
But not only that, Breezy, you said you got all this faith in Sean Marks and picking picks. Why you trying to trade picks to move up if you got faith in Marks?
Because I think Jordy Fernandez excelled with player development this season, and it shows that if he get any the more talent he get, the faster we could excel.
Breezy, bro, what you think we gonna be a 40 team? You think we gonna be a 40-win team next year, bro? Just off of this draft?
It's possible.
Gary, you out of your
not
damn
winning 40
mind.
games next year.
You guys, look, guys.
Yeah, it sounds like you trying to expedite the process,
Gary,
Breezy.
it sounds like y'all trying to rush this shit, bro. Like,
come on, bro.
I am trying to rush this. I'm 41 years old. I just want to see my team compete.
41, that ain't old, Gary.
You ain't wear me old, Gary.
It ain't young no more.
Right, you ain't wear me old, Gary,
it's
though.
Hold up. It's motherfuckers in their 60s that don't have gray hairs, bro. You just worrying yourself to death. Stop.
Do it for Mr. Whammy. Get Whammy and Chip.
Right, hold on.
Bro, Whammy is in his 90s. That ain't fair, bro. Stop.
No. You're not gonna do it to the Mr. Whammy like that. Shout out to Mr. Whammy. His
Shout
birthday,
out.
I forget what it was, but it passed not too long ago.
Shout out to
Shout out
Mr.
to him.
Webby, man.
Again, he's a fan. I definitely want to see him get a championship, see the Nets win a championship. And the reason I'm 43, BC. The reason why I want to not quote unquote rush the rebuild, but again, the emphasis on Jordy Fernandez excelling in the player development side of basketball. We see what he can do with players. We see the opportunities he's gave players. You see him implement a system on the defensive side of the ball. All of these things are factors on why it's not going to take 6 7 seasons. And 6 7 seasons are making sense out of me saying trade the 2031 draft pick for 7. That's 2032. No, so 6 seasons or 5 seasons, 5 6 5 seasons. Trade those draft picks. Fourth season, trade those draft picks. Now those next 3, I keep it. Keep the
Breeze,
2025,
I thought
2026,
we on the.
2027, and try to not manipulate, but finagle a situation where you have that draft capital given to a team that will look to rebuild around that time, because franchises know what direction they're going and
That
when they're
boy's
going to
crazy,
win now
man.
or win later. Work that out some way. Do the chat GPT. Y'all want to be funny? Like, listen, do whatever you got to do and study the numbers, study the math side of it, study basketball, and you know what I'm saying? And
Hey,
again,
hey,
be advised by the best basketball guys and listen to Big Fan Breezy podcast. And trust me, good things will happen, Sean Marks. Again, we listen, we don't judge. We listen, we don't judge. All we
hey,
do
Breeze,
is
man.
try to
I
figure a
do.
way out to
Fuck
help
that.
the Nets
Breezy,
win
you.
a championship.
I
It sounds
thought
like
we
y'all
all
trying to speed this
agreed that a
process
three
up to
three
me.
years is
That's
a
what it
fast
sound like to
rebuild.
me.
I
Bro,
thought 3 years was a fast
listen,
rebuild. Y'all talk about winning 40 games next year.
listen. So
Yeah,
hold
like
on. So
This shit
the
is
point.
crazy.
Listen. I'm not mad. I understand the process of us getting a high draft pick this year and next year because we got both our draft picks. I get it. But yeah, after that, I think we're ready to compete. I
so
think
all
we're
this
ready
you
to
talking
compete.
about is for
You think
20
immediately
after
after that we ready to
2026.
compete?
That's a fact. I think we probably be ready before that. I
You
feel
have
like,
no Breeze. You have no idea how much this roster is gonna change, bro. You have
bruh,
no idea.
I know what I'm talking about from a perspective of the coaching staff and player development. I never said anything much about the roster. I'm talking about the player development and how the staff, the coaching staff, excelled in that department. All of the players that was part of this roster, they got an opportunity to shoot the ball, let it fly, had the green light to take threes, score the ball, drive to the paint, whatever they wanted to do to be player develop and get to the next level in their game. Jordy Fernandez gave me enough confidence as a fan to say, whoever we draft, we're going to play develop them into a star, especially if it's a top 5 player. If
Player
it's a top 10,
develop
in my
them
opinion, what
into a
I've seen from the
star.
coaching, what I've seen from the coaching staff, I think Jordy Fernandez, as a Brooklyn Nets coach, can coach a super player to a superstar. I'm not saying who. I'm not even saying
Right.
Cam Thomas. I'm saying based on what I've seen, my confidence as a fan, I think this coaching staff can coach a superstar. They can make a player a superstar.
And
That's how.
my confidence in Jordy Fernandez is that he can coach a damn good team from 1 to 9 or plus. I'm not worried about no one goddamn player, bro. Like I just told you, and I just gave you an all-out educated thesis on why the ceiling of a Jordy
Bro,
Fernandez led team that's gonna win a championship is gonna look a lot like the
stop. Hold on,
2014
hold on.
Spurs.
Stop. Hold on. Time out. Please. For context, chat. If y'all don't know, this person is that he wrapping his narrative around is me versus me. Not even him saying that, because at the end of the day, and I got this all from a book for one. I got this from the book called From Teaneck to Brooklyn. And it showed in that roster the significance of it was the lineup and the bench all averaged 10 points or just shy of it, and that was in a 10-man rotation. And I contrasted that to Jordy Fernandez this season and how he runs a 10-man rotation. So please, Leaf, don't come up here for context, making it seem like you're giving me something that, as far as superstar or not a superstar. Case in point is Dr. J was on that team. So even with it having a roster of 10 men scoring just shy, no, it was like 4 guys, like 6 players was averaging more than 10 and double digits, I'll say. And then 4 players just shy of 10, like 9 points, 8 points. So don't make it seem like I this some that you telling me, bro. I've been saying this, and it's come from the book that I read. So stop it, please.
Okay. All right. It come from the book that you
Yo,
read, but
stop
me.
playing with my net fan handle, man. Y'all do this every stream. Why must we do this?
You know why we got to do this, bro? Because every time, bro, like we leaning on you to being the Tom Brady of this shit, but yet you keep one reading the Cam Thomas or that one
Bro, you
superstar that's
didn't hear
supposed to be
nothing
one
I
top
just
five.
said, bro. Bro, you gotta stop these narratives in your head. I just explained to you. I just read the book from T-Neck to Brooklyn. And it had a 10-man rotation. And I said all of that just for you to mention Cam Thomas. I didn't say nothing about Cam Thomas.
But Leaf, that's why
Yo,
we
Leaf
don't
was
want him.
cooking. Yo, Leaf, you was cooking Cam Thomas on your last stream, bro. I forgot to tell you that.
That's why we all on here though, because I don't just talk about the top
My
guys.
bad.
You know what I mean?
I ain't mean to cook him like that.
I talk about the bottom guys, bro. You know what I mean? We talking about 23, 24, 25 guys in the draft. You know what I mean? I ain't talking about all top players. You know what I'm saying?
The fact is, this team is so far from talent, bro. We just need to get whoever the best available is and just rock
Why
from
do I
there,
feel
bro.
like Iceman is a fan of a lot of role players, bro? Like,
Because you know what? I like superstars, but the role players make shit happen. You know what I mean? You
they
can't play.
do.
So hold on.
You can't play without a star. You can't play without role players. You know what I
So
mean?
hold on. Who's your favorite role player then? Who your favorite role player?
Right now,
Tyrese
on the
Martin.
team,
No.
Tyrese.
I'm just saying. No. Again, for you to love the basketball the way you do and notice not just a quote unquote superstar on the team. What is it about that player that you like?
My favorite player. I'm gonna
The
go
Joe
back.
Dumars, you know what I
I got
mean?
you. I got you. My favorite player was not a real superstar. White chocolate, averaged like 12 points. You know what I mean?
Dawkins.
Like, you know what I'm saying? 6 assists. You know what I mean? That was my guy. I like
Okay.
BJ Armstrong when he was on the Bulls. Not a guy that everybody liked. Those are my type guys. You fit
BJ
him in.
Armstrong was nice.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't no superstar. I like those type guys. You need those type guys. You can count on those type guys.
So you
know what
like
I mean?
Sean Livingston and all of that?
Yo, anybody that's nice, that's not getting looked at, like, you know what I'm saying? That's not too, everybody like your KDs, everybody like your T-Mac. I like T-Mac too, but the
Hold
other
on,
guys.
no pun intended, because I want to get this off of his name. Stacey Augmon. Stacey Augmon was a good basketball player, and I know you guys did whatever to his name the other stream, but he was a good basketball player, not necessarily a star, but a hooper.
He was a damn good basketball player. Shout out to Stacey Augmon, man.
I'm gonna say a net that was a good role player, man. Kendall Gill, man. Kendall was raw, bro.
And Kendall Gill. Kendall Gill. It was a lot of good role players, man. On for sure, bro. Listen, everybody don't bring up a lot of these players' names enough. Drew Holiday, I think, is among one of the best role players I ever seen, and he's always
That's
in
a
the
fact.
starting lineup.
Mine
Like
is
so.
definitely Sean Elliott. Sean Elliott to me was
Sean
I
Elliott
love
was cool.
Sean
Yeah, Sean
Elliott.
Elliott was
No,
cool. I liked him.
Sean Livingston was a problem too, though. Sean
Sean
Livingston.
Sean
Yeah, Sean
Livingston was a
Livingston was
problem. I
nice.
think
Sean
Iggy was a
Livingston was nice.
problem. I think
When he
niggas
went
like
to Detroit.
James Posey was a problem, bro. Like, I mean, Tony Allen, bro. Like, listen, I like a lot of these niggas, bro.
Yeah.
But and this is and when we talk about the roster reconstruction, we gotta keep in mind like the players that we already know Jordy kind of like. He liked niggas like Keon Johnson. That's why he had the assignment of Steph Curry the entire damn night. He had 4
Keon is not
fouls.
staying with us.
That's
Keon is
why
not staying with us, man.
No,
He was
I
tried
know.
way too hard.
But let me finish, please. I'm not saying Keon Johnson by name is, but that's the type of player that he wants, to implement to the team in the future,
He
bro.
right though.
It's,
Leaf right.
you know
He's
what I'm
only
saying?
playing because Thomas got hurt. Let's call it what it is, though, Leaf. If Thomas wasn't hurt, would Keon have
John.
seen
He
much
right
run?
though. Keon is looked at as a culture guy. I'm telling you, he likes Keon
yeah.
Johnson.
Yeah, but you
Even
know
though
who
he's
he
not
what he
that
is,
good.
Joe. You know what Keon is? Keon's
No,
like
I
the
get it.
employee that tries
I'm
super
not
hard.
vouching for him.
He's
I'm
never
not
going to get
saying
that promotion.
he's
One mic,
good.
guy. One mic.
John. Listen, I think you misinterpreted what I'm trying to say, bro. There's a Keon Johnson in this draft. There's a better version of him. His name is
Miles
VJ.
Bird.
Why does it have to be a better version?
Miles
Why can't we
Bird.
just get the talent that's way better? Like,
Nah,
why do we got to
John.
go for
John, can you hear me?
versions?
No. The
Oh, go ahead.
reason being is because it's a fact. The better version of him in this draft is VJ Edgecombe. We talking about somebody.
Edgecombe is no comparison. Edgecombe is way better than Keon Johnson as far as athletic
Yes,
ability goes. He actually
that's
knows
what
how
I
to
just
use it.
said.
He's
That's
saying
what
the
I just
upgrade.
said. I'm not you saying what I'm just saying, bro.
Bro,
Like
we not saying we like him. We just saying Jordy like him. That's all. We noticed it. That's all.
but all I'm saying is, bro, like Jordy's team is most likely going to consist of the like his backcourt is most likely going to consist of guys that could pick up 90 feet, pressure the basketball, bro, like get steals, get play high octane defense, man, for 30 to 40 plus minutes, bro. And I like to think, bro, that Keon Johnson, bro, no matter much you don't like him, bro, the whole last month, that's what he was doing. But that's one of the reasons why our team was had the defensive rating that we had in the whole month of February.
Talk that talk, Leaf. Talk that talk.
So if you really
Talk that talk,
want to
Leaf.
keep hold on, John. If you really want to keep it funk, him, Zaire, Claxton, all these players like two out of those three players that you don't really mess with, those type of players, bro, fuse with Jordy's identity on how he wants to build a team.
I like Zaire Williams. I've always been on Zaire's side because he's been way more consistent than Keon Johnson has. You know, since last month, Keon's been taking a lot of shots, missing a lot of shots. Hell, one of those games with him and Johnson, they were 6 for 35, bro.
John, we not
6 for
saying he's a good
35.
basketball player.
John, offensively,
that's
a good basketball player.
John,
We just saying
offensively,
his identity is what Jordy is looking for in a player. Jordy likes those type of gritty.
he likes
players.
those defensive type of players, bro. That's what he likes. And that listen, if you could fuse better offense with him, bro, I'll be all aboard, bro. But Keon Johnson, bro, defensively, he has played his ass off for most of the season, bro.
You know why? You know why, Leaf? Because he wants to stay in the NBA, not because he fits the system. It's because he wants to fight for his life. And I can give him props. We would all do the same thing. If we were all with Keon Johnson, we would be doing the same thing right now.
You be trying to play hard to stay in the
Most
NBA.
definitely, but I also wouldn't be taking 40 shots. Wait. I wouldn't be taking 40 shots like him. I've been doing what Zaire's doing. Find my shots, work on my weaknesses. Don't take 20, 30 shots because I'm trying to prove that I'm better than what I really am. That's what Keon Johnson
the problem is, John, there's a difference between playing lead guard when you're Keon Johnson as opposed to playing wing when you're Zaire, and you could just pick your spots on the court and you can play off the
Good
ball.
point, Lee.
There's a big difference. There's a big difference. No, I'm telling you what was happening.
Leaf got his chef hat on tonight, y'all.
You gotta understand, bro. We had lineups where D'Lo wasn't there and he had to be the lead guard. We had lineups where Cam Thomas wasn't there and he had to be the lead guard. And we was looking to lose those games, and a good amount of those games that we was tempted to lose, we won. And he played pretty damn good in a lot of those games that you was least expected.
Different when you the lead guard, John. That pressure hit different.
Yo, hold on. The chat asking
vice versus you being a 3-and-D versus lead guard. That pressure hit different. That's all I'm saying.
Right. Now we got you, Joey. The chat asking for Iceman opinion. Go ahead, Ice.
I need Iceman on the comparison to who I was saying about Keon, right? When Lee said Keon and VJ is a good, but what I was talking about was Leaf is right. He likes defensive players, and I was saying that's why I always talk about the guys at the bottom of the draft, because Eric, like I mentioned last time, Alex Caravan he's a defensive. He does it all: offense, defense, rebound. He does it all. Another one, Miles Bird, who's in the 30s or close to 40s in the draft. Another player I'll be talking about on here because those are the type of players that Jody like. He's a defensive guy. I think he's high on steals, and he can score, and he's 6'7". You know what I'm saying? Shooting guard plus to play a little bit of small forward. Those are the guys that Jordy's like. And that's why I come on here and talk about the guys at the bottom of the draft, because you need those type of role players. And Lee said, like before, if you need to upgrade on the players you have, well, that's the players that you look at. You can't always look at 1 through 15. You know what I'm saying? You need other guys to build a team. So that's why I talk about them guys on here. And Ryan Kalkbrenner and Maxim Reynard, you know what I mean? Like those are the type of guys that Jordy like, you know what I mean? So if y'all don't know them, go check them out.
So hold on. I appreciate you. Again, I'm waiting for you to do a TikTok. about it or Twitter about it. I'll be learning a lot of the stuff about the college players, following your content. Again, man, I'm a fan of what Iceman do. Follow him. Put your link. Make it easy for Breezy. Put your link in the chat. Player one, listen, I would say Steve Kerr got the nod over Jordy that night, making sure that Jimmy Butler was getting in the post with, smaller guards. You know what I'm saying? Again, Jordy Fernandez, he definitely outcoaches a lot of coaches, but I just think Steve Kerr had him that specific night. But that being said, Jimmy Butler is all-star. You know what I mean? So it's not like it wasn't like talent. Like, come on, man. Take it easy, player one. But yeah, man, Jordy Fernandez isn't a perfect coach, but his identity is the defensive side of the ball, to answer your question. It's more that than the offensive side of the ball, because I feel like he takes a lot of threes and he doesn't play under the three-point line enough. There's room for improvement with Jordy Fernandez in coaching, but I am a fan of what he does. I like him in his first year, with the most challenges and the most challenges won. It's hard. I'm not overlooking that. That's impressive. Nothing short of impressive, and you know what I'm saying. So I acknowledge it. I like George. So I think his identity, to answer your question, play one, is a defensive coach, and he's working on the offensive side of the ball. I'll say that. But yeah. And again, I did say I was going to tune in to Scott channel. He said he was doing something at 8 o'clock tonight. So yeah, I do want to keep going, but at the same time, I told Scott that, you know what I mean. I don't want him not go because I told him I was gonna go, and it's not like I'm recapping it. So anytime y'all see me do this and it's not a recap, it's just extra work I'm putting in. I'll pull back up later for after Scott go off, and we could talk about the LeBron Stephen A if y'all want to. But I know we got pretty much all
He
of the
pressed him.
Yeah, he pressed him like, you want me to talk about my son. My wife told me to press
did
you.
you
You know what I'm
see
saying?
Stephen A. cop the bag of please?
Yeah,
He
bro.
went to the
Like, where
police
you going
store.
to
I didn't
do?
know the police store was open on Friday nights.
No, he didn't. He didn't tell Stephen A. you parked in my parking spot. He said, "Yo, stop talking about my son." He pressed him father to man. That's
I
my
wanna
son.
I wanna know what was said, bro. I don't remember what exactly was said.
He
It
said
was
some
more
things
fun.
that
Hey,
couldn't be
Breezy, can I
said
can
on
I can I get
TV.
my take on this, bro? LeBron corny as fuck for this, bro. Listen,
Ooh, okay,
Stephen
I'm
A.
here for it.
No, listen. This is why I'm gonna say what I say. I thought like Stephen A. said something out of pocket, or like he said some wild disrespectful shit. Listen, LeBron, your son is a professional athlete. He is not above criticism, bro. Period. He's an adult. Stop the whining and crying shit. And to be fair, if Stephen A. Smith was fucking white, LeBron wouldn't have pulled that bullshit. Yes, I'm pulling the race card. He a fucking sucker for that shit, bro. No matter if Stephen A. is criticizing his son or not, you don't step to him like that, bro. That was whack as fuck. Now, if he was saying some out of line shit, like totally out of line that ain't have nothing to do with sports, absolutely. But if he's criticizing within the lines of sports, leave that man alone, bro. Leave him alone. Your son is not above criticism. He's a professional athlete. If niggas gonna call him a bum, so what? You gotta deal with it. He's in the spotlight now. And I don't even like Stephen A. Smith but LeBron is a sucker for that.
I don't like Stephen A. Smith too, man, but both of them niggas is biatch me, nigga, as far as I'm concerned. Shit.
It'd be fun if Kevin Durant confronts Stephen A. Smith. Him and KD have like a really bad beef, man.
I
I'd
mean,
like to see what
he
KD
should
say
have
to
been
him.
did that, bro. Like, I mean,
You know what?
why go on the
Yo,
show and
Joey.
be smiles and Hallmark cards when you know
I'm
you don't
sure.
like Buddy?
Hold on, hold on,
Why you
hold on,
gonna
hold on, hold
confront
on.
him?
Yo,
Why
Joey,
you
I'm
gonna
sure.
confront him when you playing right into Stephen A.'s hands? You
I'm
you, you get
sure.
him you
I'm
you get
sure
him
Stephen A. wanted to say that too, but he know he got to see LeBron in person, and LeBron is what 6'8",
yeah, I
250.
get it.
You
I
don't
mean,
those are strong words when you don't got to say that to the man's face.
when you
I
don't
mean,
gotta
but
say
Jay,
what?
bro, I'm pretty sure like Stephen A. done said some crazier shit, man, to other niggas that done played and other niggas that was way wild and more out of
What?
control than LeBron
Nah, you
James,
don't
bro.
think
Like, so
sometimes, and I don't know what
What?
Stephen A. said
You saying those
specifically,
are
but
strong words
some
because I
people be
called him a
going over the
sucker?
line with Bronny, bro.
You said what?
I thought I don't know what Stephen A. said specifically, but some niggas be going over the
Nah,
line
but
with
that's my
Bronny.
thing. I already looked it
And
up. He didn't say nothing out of pocket about Bronny. All he did was criticize his play. What, you gonna beat up every nigga that got something negative to say about your son's basketball play? That's some sucker shit.
That's it. I listen. I have to agree, man. But I ain't want to talk about this topic, man, because I don't know exactly what was said. If I knew word for word what was said, then I'd have the same opinion or
Exactly. So
whatever the
who?
case
Hold up.
is.
So whoever on LeBron's side, go pull up what Stephen A. said that was so disrespectful. If you on his side, and let me
I'm
know what
never.
he
I'm
said.
never on LeBron's side. I've been
Yo,
said
two
LeBron.
grown
Listen,
men had a conversation, and I heard Stephen A. side of it. He was apologetic. He wasn't so he knew he was out of pocket.
Nah, he didn't seem apologetic to me. He just said that he understood where LeBron was coming from as a father. That's all he said.
It sounded like he copped every plea in the world.
Well,
He
that's
went
what
to
it sounded like.
Walmart.
LeBron's
He
still
went
a
to
sucker. He a
Walmart and
sucker.
said, "Let me get a plea size everything."
Yep, he went, nigga. He went to order please online, bro, and then went to go pick him up at the same store. That's what
Fact.
he did. So, like, I
Yeah, but
mean,
I'm just
listen,
saying though. Okay, so LeBron is what 6'9", 6'10", 240, 250. He pulling up on the old ass Stephen A. Smith. Cool. You don't get no brownie points for that, bro. You don't. And on top of that, you're playing right into Stephen A. Smith's hands because you keep his name out there. That's how he get his money. When motherfuckers
exactly,
keep talking about him and feeding in the negative bullshit. You know how
exactly.
you fucking beat Stephen A. Smith? You fucking ignore him.
That's exactly what you do, bro. Kawhi ain't said a word to that nigga yet. Like, bro, I mean, I don't know how many times Kawhi got dogged in the media for sitting out games and all this other have you, bro. Ain't Kawhi, and you ain't hear
Kawhi
nothing
don't
about.
count. Kawhi's a cyborg.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Kawhi is kind of a mute. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I think Kawhi like the nigga from How High, bro. The nigga I need money. The nigga that don't say shit, bro. Like that. Dead serious, bro. I swear he just like Buddy, bro. He just don't be saying. He just don't be giving a fuck, bro. Like, man, niggas gonna say what they want to say. They gonna print what they want to print, bro. But I
I'm
feel
just
like
saying, like, I mean, okay, niggas is criticizing your son. You put your son in the spotlight. You wanted your son to be on Front Street. So now you got to deal with everything that come with that shit. Don't cry about it, bro. Because you already know the pressure is on him because that's your son. So every little thing he do, if he's not on par, niggas is going to criticize him. Period.
I feel like LeBron feel like him and everybody at Clutch Sports, man, like pour too much in the ESPN for them niggas to be even say a word about him, bro. Like he basically like most of them niggas work for Clutch Sports. Like outside of Stephen A. and maybe a couple other people, bro, like Kendrick Perkins, Malika Andrews, they like most of them work for Clutch Sports. They signed them.
But the Stephen A. even said that. Stephen A. said, "Yo, LeBron could have gotten in contact with me." Rich Paul is my man. He got my number. Da 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 da.
Yeah.
If LeBron had a problem, he could have called me. Well, you
Nah,
want
he
to put
saw him face to face. Why you got to call nigga if you gonna see
whatever,
him face to
man. He's
face?
still a sucker, man. That nigga's a sucker. I don't care what you say. He's a sucker.
LeBron been a
Well, I don't
sucker,
care
bro.
what you
I
say
called
neither,
this shit out
and I don't
years
care what
ago.
he said to him. But you just seem very emotional about it. It's like if
Because
somebody,
because that's
yo,
some
because look, hold
cornball
on, wait, wait,
shit, my
wait, wait,
nigga.
wait. Let me ask a question. If it was LeVar Ball, would you feel the same way?
If it was LeVar Ball that did what, if he pulled up
That that pressed that pressed Stephen A. Smith for talking about his son.
yes, I would have felt the same way. Yes, yes.
Why? A parent don't got a right to feel something about their son just because they
Because
son.
Stephen A. Smith didn't say nothing out of pocket. He just criticized your son. Your son is a grown adult professional athlete. I don't care. I can say he's a bum a million times. I don't give you a right to pull up on me. A million niggas get called a bum in the league. What make Bronny any different?
Because
Yeah, I
niggas is
shit.
no, because niggas is picking on Bronny purposely because he's LeBron's son.
Nick,
If he wasn't LeBron's son, niggas wouldn't be talking about him.
listen.
And
LeBron,
that's a fact,
LeBron,
bro.
LeBron did that. LeBron wanted his son on Front Street when he knew Bronny wasn't ready for that type of pressure. So he got to take what come with it. He did that. He wanted to
Bronny
put him
could
in
be in
front of the
college
world
right now.
and be
I
like,
ain't
yeah,
gonna
and
hold
push him
you.
up and put him on his pedestal when he know that boy ain't even really scraping the surface to be in the league.
Yo,
Bronny could have been in
what pick
college
was
right now.
Bronny again?
I don't know. He was a
50.
late second
I think he
rounder
was
or some shit.
55 or some shit.
Nobody's
Like,
talking about 53 and 56 like that. And you're
Exactly,
only
because he's
picking out
LeBron's
Bronny.
son. Exactly,
Exactly. So that's why LeBron got something to say about it.
bro.
I'm with Joey
This
though.
nigga trying to play 3D
If your
chess,
son
bro.
is
I
playing
swear.
trash,
So because
like
they
I
not talking
don't
about
know,
the
bro.
other the other players that was picked around him, then that gives LeBron a right to try to press niggas because they criticizing his son.
He's basically saying get off his beat. Basically,
Okay, well,
because
but
Bronny ain't gonna
LeBron,
go say
you
it
asked
himself.
for this. You can't sit there and put your son in front of the world and be like, yeah, he's ready to play in the league and all this, that, and the third, knowing the type of person you are and the type of expectations you set,
All right,
and
let me
not
let me
expect
ask
niggas to
this though.
criticize him.
If you personally, as a father, if you personally see that type of shit affecting your son, you not gonna say something about it?
Fuck no. Fuck
Get the fuck
no.
out of
You
Man,
here.
you
no,
know,
I wouldn't.
Joey,
Because
hold
my
on,
son ain't gonna
right?
be no fucking bitch. That's
Yo,
Joey,
why.
hold
you
Man
on,
up,
right?
nigga. You want to prove them wrong? Prove it on the court. Prove it on the
Yo,
court. Work hard and set them niggas up. Rather than that, be fucking quiet.
woo. Yo, Joe, you know what I
That's some
would have told.
sucker shit. That's some
You know
soft
what I
shit.
would have said. I would have
You
told him,
pressing niggas
yo.
because they criticizing your son. If you
You
want to
know what
shut
I
him
said?
up,
I would have told him.
prove it on the court.
I would
yo,
have told him,
I
yo, this is why I get. This is what happened to me
Period.
every single
And
year.
I'm
This is
hard
what
on
I
my son.
experienced
So
every single
I
year.
don't go for that sucker shit. Period. Now, if a nigga said some out of pocket shit about my son, called him a bitch, said he was a hoe, said he was gonna put hands, some old shit that ain't got nothing to do with basketball, absolutely, you get impressed. But if he's criticizing my son within the lines of basketball, why am I gonna get mad
Why
for?
LeBron can't tell Bronny he got to get
And
better?
if I know it's bullshit, I'm definitely not
he
gonna
do be
respond
telling
to
him
it.
that. I'm sure he does tell him that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think LeBron has been under scrutiny
That's just
since he
me,
came
bro.
in the league.
I
Like,
mean, we could
I
agree to
feel like you should
disagree.
be telling Bronny,
So
yo,
you would get
this the
mad if your
media.
son
This
was
is
a
what
professional
happened. Like,
basketball player and niggas was criticizing him?
No, but I ain't LeBron.
I
Like
just think he got to take
I don't
that
care what LeBron
pause.
do, but I would never call a grown man having a conversation with another grown man soft. Like he felt the way about it. He seen them. He said something.
Okay.
If you
Well,
if you got
that's my
if you
opinion.
got
That's my
something on your chest and you don't say nothing, that's soft to me.
nah. I don't agree with that. Like I said, it all depends on the
I feel
context
I
of what.
feel I feel like
But
it could
It
have
Jay,
all
been
depends on.
handled a
Hold on,
lot
Leave.
better.
It all depends on
he
what the
did
con.
say he had his number though.
It
He
all
did say
depends
they
on what
had
the
his number. I feel
exactly.
like
But
they
not
could have
only that,
called him.
even if it all depends on the context of what Stephen A. Smith said. Now, if he was like, "Oh, Bronny a bitch," or "Bronny a hoe," or this, that, and the third, if he was saying some old out of pocket shit outside of the confines of basketball, then absolutely I'm gonna press you. But
I
if you
mean,
just
Joey, the only thing I'm gonna say about this is just because I don't know exactly what was said is that I feel like it could have been handled better. Feel like it probably could have been a phone call, but what's done is
so let
done.
me ask y'all this: if Stephen A. Smith was white, if he's the same Stephen A. Smith, big ass sports entertainer, broadcaster, he was white, does LeBron do the same thing?
I, shit, I would hope not because listen,
If it was
like
Skip Bayless, he'd have did the same thing.
I don't think so. I don't
If
think
it
he
was
would have.
Skip Bayless, I don't think Skip Bayless would have even been at the game for him to do that. Like
Yeah.
I think the only reason why whatchamacallit Stephen A is at the game because he don't really see himself as no real journalist no more. He see himself as a
Oh,
personality.
this is
But hold on. Time out, time out.
who
Hold on. Let me add to
let
that.
me just say this real quick, Breezy. Just
But
let me say this one. You know who
yeah,
I think of, and I hate when I think of LeBron. I'm like, the LeBron is like the Jay-Z of the NBA. When niggas go at Jay, when niggas say shit to Jay and make fun of Jay and say wild shit, you know what Jay do? He leave them niggas on mute. It ain't even worth entertainment. Entertainment. That's how LeBron should be. Nigga, I'm LeBron James. What I look like entertaining you for? You a clown.
Hey, listen,
He,
look,
he's
I
he's a
think I
prima
think
donna,
LeBron.
man. He just
I think
mad
I
because
think
he'll never
LeBron
be as good as
already.
MJ.
LeBron already. I think
That's
LeBron already knew. LeBron,
Leading
as professional as he's been, he already knew, bro. Like the scale of unfair treatment that his son was gonna get, based on the fact that it's his son, based on the fact that he's
exactly.
on the Lakers, based on the fact that he's in the league after 1 year of college, where he was only averaging
Thank
what
you,
4
Leave.
points, based on the fact. Out of at the fact that he's in the league on the Lakers on the same team as his father, it's like 100,000 billion, a gazillion percent nepotism. It
Exactly.
is, bro. Like so, like we already know how he got here, my nigga. Like, and you wanted us to applaud every bit of the way, bro. Like because he's, I get it. He's the 55th pick or whatever, second round, whatever, and he don't really got no real expectations. But the reality is, in the eyes of how you wanted this all to happen, he does because he's your son.
Exactly. And you
What's
create,
the what's
like you hit the nail on the head. You created all this bullshit for him to be here. You set this shit up. You made the
what's
Lakers
the
pick him.
discussion? He's just not an NBA player. He's just not good enough. That's it. He just too
I
small.
mean, listen,
Too
he in the
small.
NBA.
Just
He in the NBA, bro. Like whether we like it or
but
not,
he's
man.
not an
But I mean,
NBA player though, Leaf. You know
I
that. You
mean,
know,
listen,
Lakers
he's not.
had
He's
no
not.
choice.
Well, I think the correct
Lakers had
term.
no choice but to pick him.
I
So
think the correct term is that he's not a competent NBA player yet,
excuse me,
and he's still
fakers.
Yo, Chat
and he's
GPT
still in.
said he gonna be top 10 in the league in the next 10 years, man.
Oh hell no!
That's
Listen,
what Chat
Yo,
GPT
nobody would have
said, man.
drafted him. You
hey,
know that.
listen, hey,
Nobody.
listen.
You
I
know
don't know
real
if I could
talk.
deal. I don't know if I could
Nobody would
deal with
draft him.
anybody else, bro. Under LeBron's utilage, bro, being top 10, bro. It annoys me as is
And
already.
don't forget Bryce coming too, man.
Yeah, I think
Listen,
Yeah,
Bryce
bro.
I
gonna
don't
be.
know
I
about
think
all
Bryce
that.
gonna be better than his brother.
Bryce, I
Yeah,
Probably
think
but
Bryce,
how
I
much
think
better?
Bryce got a better
How much better?
trajectory
Man,
than
Elijah
Bronny,
Arena
but
or Arena's strength is gonna be better than both of
Elijah
them, bro.
Arenas is already giving KD buckets in 1v1s, bro. So I mean, it is what it
Arenas
Yo,
is
is.
Elijah's gonna be
did
better
you
than
hear
both of them,
his son
bro.
say he bust Nas Reed ass?
Yeah, he was
Gilbert
like,
Arenas'
he
son.
ain't even know his name. He was like the
You didn't
guy in the
even know
blue
Yeah.
Nas
shirt.
Reed
The guy
name.
in the
That's the
blue shirt, I was cooking him.
I
yeah.
think
I
Gilbert
I think
remember
Arenas'
that.
son,
Kanye
he needs to
I
Anthony
be.
think
might be
that was
better
wild
than
disrespectful,
Bronny.
bro. Like I think Nas Reed got a bag, bro, for him to be saying
No,
that.
did you see the workout? I saw the
I
workout. He
saw the
was
work.
cooking
Oh
him.
no, I saw the work. Oh yes, I saw that. I saw the
Yeah,
There's
he
work.
was
no way
cooking
he
him.
beat
I
Nas
saw
Reed,
that.
bro. No way.
Oh no, it's on video.
No,
It's
We
on
they
got
yeah,
video.
they
footage.
was
It's on.
playing.
He beat him one on
He
one.
ain't beat.
It
Nah,
was
they
footage
was
of him
playing
giving
one
him
on
work.
ones.
He's an NBA player. Nobody can
No,
beat him.
listen.
Elijah Arenas was
Nobody.
giving NBA players 1v1 work.
Yeah, but they was doing like a 1v1 switching, playing defense. Like everybody get one possession,
Wait, you
and
mean
but he was
you talking about like in the gym, man? Yeah, in the
yeah,
gym, yeah.
In the
yeah.
gym with an NBA player, Elijah Arenas, who is 16, 17 years old right now, was giving them work.
I think Kanye Anthony might be better
I
than
like him too,
Bronny too.
LM. I like Kanye a lot, and he's a humble
Cayenne
kid.
is you're right.
Yeah,
Cayenne is nice.
yeah,
Yeah,
he
nah,
He might be up there.
Cayenne is nice, man. I mean, come on, bro. Yo, when your pops is mellow, nigga, like
Yo, you
you
know who else
gotta.
I
Yeah,
heard was nice? I heard the Boozer's kids, Boozer's sons is
Yeah,
nice too.
yeah. Cam Boozer
Cam Boozer is
is
a
him.
grown man. I ain't gonna lie to you, my nigga. Like
Cam Boozer is
that
nice.
nigga's a
That
grown ass
he
man.
might be like
I
if
don't know if he
he might
better
be
than the
Apollo,
Bonza, bro.
bro.
But like, I think the Bonza is. I think AJ is clearly the number one, bro. But
He moved like Apollo to me. Like Cam Boozer, he
Cam
might
Boozer
be
move like
that
Apollo.
Apollo.
I think AJ move like
No,
Apollo, if not
the
better.
AJ. He moved like a. I'm talking, but Cam Boozer got Apollo's weight. Like they're both built like
Like about
grown men.
250. Like they still got
Yeah,
that.
like they got that. AJ not built like Paulo. That's the only thing. Like Boozer got that grown
I
man
think AJ is
built to
already
him.
growing, bro. I seen AJ move Jalen Brown around him on 1v1s, bro. Like
Yeah, he
that.
tall too. That nigga like
Yeah.
6'10".
AJ about a good 6'9" already, man. I mean, and he already got
Yeah,
elite wing.
AJ DeBonte looked like a man child, bro.
Yeah, and he
Yeah,
already
yeah,
got elite.
he growing in his body.
He
Pause.
already got elite wingspan, bro. Like in like the definition that he already putting on, bro, at age 18, 19, and he about to go to what? He already committed to BYU.
BYU,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So my thing is that yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like next year's draft is gonna
That
be something.
2026 draft class is gonna be something,
Yeah,
bro.
so with that being said, I'm gonna bring it back to the Nets. So if we know that class is gonna be good, why are we trying to win 40 wins next season?
That's
We
what my point.
we
It ain't we
I
though.
ain't trying to win no damn 40 games. That's these
That's what I'm
niggas.
saying. Why are we trying to speed the process up when we just
Well,
look
we
at the
got two
the
drafts
people
to
we
get
just
this shit
brought up?
right. We got two drafts to get this shit together, bro. Like, so my
Yeah,
thing
because
is,
that's what I was telling Breezy. I was like, I know when we was talking to him and having conversations, we all agreed that 3 years was a fast rebuild. So yeah, I mean, to try to say we should be good next year is crazy to me. Like,
I'm saying that. Listen, the maximum amount of years for a rebuild, bro, realistically should be 4 or 5.
We
But if we
arguably
have
talking about a class that's better than this one next year. And the niggas
basically.
is talking about winning 40 games.
Niggas
All
is
right.
talking about winning 40 games, bro. Like, listen, if we win 40 games, my nigga, then the year after, we should be on the pace to win 58. If you
Yeah,
If,
I
saying
if
don't
that,
that's
agree
if
with
that's
that,
the
man.
case.
As long as we get our picks and I see progression with the team next year, I'm not tripping about it. I don't care about making no play in next year or no playoffs. I don't give a
Let's
fuck.
aim for Adrian Peterson.
Okay.
That guy is Adrian.
That's just me,
Yeah,
Breezy.
even after
I
2026,
think we got to be
if it's a
realistic
good
about the
trajectory, we
progression
good,
though,
man.
because like
But
by year 3,
hold on. Again, I heard what you said, and I just want to add to what Joey said. Listen, I'm not all the way against the 2-year rebuild, but at the same time, I do feel like Jordy Fernandez excelled the rebuild. So let's just say hypothetically, a good coach would take 4 seasons for us to be competitive. I think Jordy Fernandez is going to take the 2 draft picks to be competitive. He's going to make sure he don't mess that up. We'll do the same thing we did next season. I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't know this to be true. I'm just saying.
But
And then
we
we
need
get
So,
talent
another
though,
high draft
Breezy.
pick, and then
Breezy,
after
We
that
need
we
talent
compete
though.
for a
to
chip.
me, Breezy, it sounds like you think the coach is more important than the talent. So we gotta
No,
ask ourselves.
Nah, we need
No.
talent,
no,
man.
Which one
no.
is
We
the
need
most
talent.
important factor? Is it the
It's
coach
the
or the
talent.
talent? Because I
It's the
feel like
talent.
if you got a good coach and you got decent players, you could be a mid team or a
I think
little
it's
above
No,
both.
no,
average.
no. I think I hold on. Just to be specific with Joey, I think it's 60% talent, 40% coaching. The max you could be as a great coach
I
is
agree with that.
40%.
I agree with that.
Like I was toggling between 45 and 40, but I'll go with the 40 and say that you do need that superstar. Like you can't Phil Jackson not coaching Michael Jordan stealing the ball from Carmelo and then coming up and crossing over Russell and knocking it down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree with that.
He's
I
not
think
coaching
60,
that. It's
40%
not
is
him
fair.
coaching that.
What I'm
I
saying
don't know.
is
That's
I don't know
talent.
when Phil Jackson ever been 40%, bro. Like, listen, you coached 3 of the top 10
That
players of all
triangle.
time.
That triangle. He
That was more.
created that.
That was more Tex winners than anything, bro. Like that wasn't him, bro. Like
Right. He implemented it for it to work for 3 championships back to back to back, and then again. Even if somebody else implemented it, he still got to have an 82 game season to make it work and a postseason. And they never had a game 6. I mean a game 7. So I got to give him some credit for that. I have to.
This year
I don't
and
know.
next
I don't
year,
know if that
Breezy.
nigga ever
This year
been
and next
40.
year,
I
we're
give
just
him
gonna
about
tank. That's
30.
it. We're just gonna tank. Get Peterson next year, or one of them guys, the Bonster, is that Carlos Boozer's sons? Is that his twins? I
So
guess.
you asking for another 60 loss season? All right, that'd be
Yeah,
cool. Let's
yeah.
yeah,
Leaf. We need the talent. Leaf. We need that top five
yeah.
pick
And
next year.
in the
We need that
process,
top.
let's
Don't you
start
want to be like the
reconstructing.
Celtics with
I
Jalen
know
Green? I
I
mean,
don't
Jalen
want to be
Brown and
nothing like the Celtics, nigga.
no,
I want to do my
I'm
shit
talking
way
about
different
talent.
than
I'm
this.
talking about talent that we
I
gave
don't
away.
want to be like
The
the
talent that
Celtics
we
in
gave
terms of
away.
talent. Fuck them, bro. Like that. Listen, I want to build my shit different.
I know, but
Like, listen.
don't you want Peterson, the Bonster, or one of those guys next year?
Listen, hey, one of them, I'll be all right with one of them. But once again, as the days near to that draft, which is going to be another year and some change, we're going to be looking at other players that can help us as well, man. So I mean, I'm not fiend out for the top 3 players like I was this year, bro. Like I said I wanted Ace, and I still want Ace, bro. Like, and
No,
I
no.
still think I'm getting Ace.
Isn't there like 7 or 8 players next year that could be like a franchise player?
I only know
There's
3
That's
of
what I'm
them
saying.
niggas. I only
there's
know
plenty
3
of
of
them.
them niggas, man. So we
Is
gonna
Nate?
find
See, you
out
remember,
more and more.
somebody was on
It's
the chat.
plenty
He
of
was
them.
We
talking about
gonna
Is
like
find
Nate?
out
Is
more and
Will?
more
or
as we
like
go
5 or
along,
6.
bro. Like, yeah.
You
So
got
I
Nate
mean,
Ament, who's
There
already
you
Nate
go.
Ament is already 6'11", by the way.
And Boozer,
So
whatever, and
he's sick,
then
but
the monster.
Nate Ament might actually make his way if things go apart. He might make his way up to the top 3. He's already 6'11" with guard skills. He's
And
like the
what's the
Kevin
other
Durant of
names y'all
that
mentioned? What's
draft,
the other
bro.
names
Like this,
besides Nate and Met?
actually, there's a whole bunch of Kevin KDs in
That's what
that
I'm
draft in
saying.
terms of
That's you
skill
could be
set.
Leaf.
Like
We could change it around, man.
You got
Leaf, we could
Caleb
change this shit
Wilson.
around.
Caleb Wilson is going to be up there. He's 6'10". He can
You
move
see?
he got
Oh,
guard
and
skills.
what's that Mexican guy? There's a Mexican guy, but he got like a
Uh,
American last name. You know what
I
I'm talking about?
think
He's supposed to be like a top 5 or top 7. They say he's great too. He's like a center.
I
He's from
think it's
Mexico.
Kareem Lo. I think it's
Yes,
Kareem
Kareem
Lopez.
Lopez. Kareem
Yeah,
Lopez,
it's
yeah.
it's gonna be a
So
whole
you
bunch of
got
guys.
mad talent, Leaf. We can't pass that up, man, because everybody else got talent, man. We got the most less talent. Shit. We need, I don't know, man. We need some guys. We need some
Hold,
guys that can,
hold on,
that can
hold on,
raise
hold
the
on,
roof in this bitch.
hold on,
You know
hold
what I
on. Yeah,
mean?
I
Like
was
get
okay.
the Barclays shitty Barclays crowd up on outside. You know what I mean?
I,
Somebody who
hold,
can high
hold on, yeah,
rise and fucking do somebody dirty like underneath the rim. I don't know.
yeah,
You need somebody
yeah.
like that. You know, Breezy. You know what I'm talking about.
Nah, I'm
But
with
my
you.
bad. I don't want to cut you off.
No, no, no,
You
no,
need
you
some
good.
above the
You
rim guys, man. We can't
no,
have
no,
below rim guys anymore. I
no,
don't know.
I'm good. I'm with you. I'm with you. I just seen the
Yeah.
Palmer Gamers, and I remember I said that I was going to watch a show. He said, "Okay, starting soon." I copy that. Copy that. I'm a tap in. We 2 hours in. I'll probably be back with more content, but I'll probably get something to eat, chill for a little bit, see what's going on with y'all a little bit later. But I'm gonna tap into Palmer Gamers. Shout that
Yeah, I gotta put it up on the laptop.
and oh yeah. Oh, all right. So y'all still tapped in with him, you know what I mean? That's what I wanted to do. I kind of wanted to tap in with him. So I'm a watch it. And I just also wanted to say this on the leave out, that we got to be careful sometimes because there's a lot of ultra cryptidarians out there. An ultra cryptidarian is
Where'd you get
someone who
that?
has
What
listen,
the fuck is
someone,
that? Hold
listen,
up.
That's not bad.
What the
listen.
That's
fuck?
I see
Wait a
I
minute.
Listen,
see
I just
I
want to
see
let
your
you.
Yo,
Let me
Nah,
finish.
extensive
wait,
Let me
no,
finish.
vocabulary.
no, no.
Let me
I
Your
finish
didn't
my.
even know
extensive
Breezy.
vocabulary, boy.
I didn't
Hold
even
on.
know Breezy knew
Breezy,
that
what the
word.
fuck?
Hold on.
Someone who has
Hold on.
special knowledge
Hold
of
on. Hold
subject.
on. Let me finish. Let me finish my
Yeah,
soliloquy.
you gotta
Listen,
explain this shit.
there's a lot of ultra pedarians out there, and that is someone who has no special knowledge of a subject, but who expresses an opinion about it. So
Ultra
again,
crepidarian. Okay.
you know what I'm
Ultra
Mm.
saying?
crepidarian. That's easy to
Right.
say fast.
Yeah,
Right.
it's a
Ultra.
lot. It's a lot out there. I ain't gonna
How
lie.
many, how
Yeah.
many, how many of them have we ran into?
Listen. Hey. Let the shoe fit. If it let this if you.
Come on,
I'm
man,
about
you
to
Again.
say,
fucking
what
up,
you
bro.
talking about
Come on.
OJ? The glove? If the glove don't fit? You talking about OJ?
At the shoe
I
fits
feel like
where?
we talking about
Right.
somebody specifically, bro. Hold on.
No. So shout out to June 23. He said he a moderator on this page. He said you learn something new every day. LOL. But
I ain't
yeah,
hear
man.
that word in years, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. The fact
Right.
you even brought that up, it's crazy.
So what I'm saying, I
Probably
said
my
that to
first time
say,
hearing that shit.
what I'm saying is, I say that to say, as a
This is
content creator,
preposterous. That's how
as
you
the
gotta say it.
as the you know what I mean, the knowledge that I bestow upon you guys, it be coming from facts. I like to give facts and to give my opinion on the facts because I don't want to be an ultra depressant. You feel what I'm saying, or however you say it. But again, I'm gonna be back with more content because we could make this a whole topic about who out here is ultra ultra ultra-pedestrians, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, this is a great live. I just want to tune into Apartment Gaming some more. And I want to say shout out to him for you know what I'm saying, supporting the show. And also every content creator on the panel right now that be helping me build the podcast. That's Leaf, that's Joey, that's This Is JTV, that's Peoples Hernandez, that's LM, that's LBL for life. Fun quick fact, the way I got to the BK block was because of LBL for life. So shout out to him, man. When I say Nets fans is best fans, I'm talking about all you guys. I'm gonna try to be back with more content a little later, but I'm gonna go check out Apartment Gamers for right now. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'll be back real soon. Peace.